It is August the 5th, 2026. I am at Joel Pearl, thejoelpearl.com on Blue Sky, and it's time to get in the weeds. A wonderful Wednesday, a wacky Wednesday, because this is going to be one interesting type of day. SP3 is here. He's always here, but this week he's really here. How you doing, pal?
I hope people have been enjoying a full week of SP3. I've had to shuffle around my schedule to talk wrestling with all of you, which says a lot about my life. But yes, glad to be here on a Wednesday. Not used to being here on a Wednesday. I had to actually pay attention and actually, take. No, I didn't take notes,
No,
but I did pay attention to WWE NXT. I also did my due diligence because my good friend here probably wouldn't do it, so I did it for everybody else. I watched the CMLL Semana de Internacional. I think I said that correctly, or not? Probably not.
International
Uh,
Week. International Week.
International Week over in Arena, Mexico. I watched that show, AEW versus CMLL, so we could talk about that on today's show. And we got all the news and notes. Brock Lesnar retiring,
Allegedly.
and everything. Yeah, allegedly, alleged retirement. That is like the funniest thing ever. But we'll get into that on today's show. How is everybody doing?
I'll speak for the chat and say everyone's amazing. And if anyone says they're not, I'm going to consider you're all a bunch of liars. Okay, so 11 o'clock in about an hour's time, we are scheduled to be joined by Joey Janela. We know on this show that is an ongoing and fun running bit that Janela says he'll be here and then he doesn't. But in fairness, it's typically the first time he says he's going to be there, he doesn't come, and then he makes up for it. So I guess I can pull the curtain back a little bit as to how this came about. For those who haven't watched or seen what's been going on socials, there's some stuff going on with Joey and with Adam from Produce, and as a result of this, Joey and Megan Bain are no longer curating their show in September as part of Produce. The Genesis Rex show is no longer Joey's and Megan's, and he explained a lot of why, and he'll get into that if and when he arrives at 11 o'clock Eastern in about an hour. But in the tweet thread, he mentioned press because that was part of the screenshots, and you missed press, and he said it like I was supposed to do an interview with Fightful. That was the interview we were supposed to do. Jeremy and SP3 were supposed to do, and I think he said something along the lines of he was asleep or he spaced. Either way, like it's Joey, and we hold no ill will towards him when he misses it because he always makes up and he's always good to us, and we understand things happen, life gets in the way. But I DM Joey, and I typically don't DM Joey. Normally that's a Jeremy thing, to be quite honest. And I sent him a message, and he slept through it. That's what he says. Okay, I'm not taking his words out of context. So yeah, so Joey says he slept through it. So I sent him a DM with that particular tweet, and I was just like, that was our interview. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that it's just an ongoing bit with us. We just kind of let this happen, and we know that you're always going to be good. And so he said, tomorrow, let's do it. And I was like, okay, if you want to do it. I wanted to make sure that he was ready for it, and Joey wants to talk, then I'm going to let Joey talk, and we're going to let Joey talk. Jeremy is planning to join us. He just texted me and said he plans to be here as well. So I would never say no to Jeremy joining us on a conversation like this. And so the plan is Joey joins us in about 50 minutes time, 50 minutes, and we'll get into it with Joey and talk a lot about that. And plus, he's got a 20-year in the business anniversary show coming up. I believe it might even be tomorrow, for Christ's sake.
It's the 6th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So Joey's got a show to promote of his own that's happening for GCW on Thursday, tomorrow. So yeah, we'll talk about that with him as well. It's not just going to be, Joey airs his grievances. That's not what we're here for. We want him to put over the show that he is celebrating his 20 years on. So we'll do that. And as SP3 alluded to, we'll talk about some NXT, and we'll talk a little bit about the Brock Lesnar stuff, talk a little about Semana Internacional for CML and AEW. Heard that the Mascara Dorada and Kyle Fletcher match was very, very good. A lot of fun. And plenty of stuff. Other people are saying, is Joey actually going to show up? Listen, he told us, he gave us the time. So like literally, like he told us 11 a.m. So he has the link. He knows that he can show, and he's always welcome. So we'll see how that happens. Either way,
we shall.
Did you?
How are you feeling? How are you feeling otherwise, Joel?
I'm good. I got up at my regular 6:30 alarm. I got on that yoga mat right next to me in my office and spent some time just stretching out and getting ready for the day. I've been having the same breakfast every day for the last, I don't know, lately for the last week, but typically for the last like 3 months. You get some berries, you get some yogurt, some high protein yogurt, and you get some chia seeds. And you just mix all that together, and it's delicious. And I usually put a little bit of granola on it, but not too much because that stuff can be sugary garbage. I found a brand that's actually pretty good in terms of sugar intake, so I'll do that. It's called Kind Granola. Don't look up the owner; you might not like what he says about certain things. But regardless, well, he's he's anyway. That's not important. He's in. Okay.
Got it.
No. You know what? He's very pro. How can I put this? He's very pro-Israel, but he's not obnoxiously so. And for those, some people don't like that. He's Jewish, also. The owner's Jewish, so I'm going to support a Jewish owner, but I also don't always. I don't equate the two, is what I'm getting at. But he's been very outspoken. You can feel how you will about it. Honestly, I don't really care. But yes, so it's kind granola. So I kind of like it. It's a simple breakfast. It's good for you, and I've been doing that. That's been my days, and taking the kid to school, and here I am, a long way away from the rest of this day. How about you? How'd you start your day?
I started my day working. Yeah, I ate cereal. That's what I don't have that much time to cook breakfast when I'm with this week that we have planned out with me doing this show. I usually have more time on Wednesday to cook breakfast around this time, but I'm doing this show, so I had to eat some cereal.
What kind of cereal are we eating?
What did I have today? I think I had Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's I know everyone knows Magic Spoon because they basically gave money to every single podcast minus ours at one point in time. We didn't exist when Magic Spoon was dulling out all that marketing money. There is a Canadian company here called Farm Girl, and we started getting their stuff. And you can feel how you will about it because it's like we have a lot of sorry, I was reading one of the comments. We'll be buying Kind products anymore. Well, listen, it's up to you. It's your decision to decide where your money goes. Yeah. I got mine. I got like a 6-pack of giant granola for like $15. So I went for it. Anyway, a good deal is a good deal. Okay, still a Jew at heart. I get it. So anyway, Farm Girl cereal. It's like one of those high protein cereals. Again, just like Magic Spoon, low sugar, high protein. But then also, people have been like, yeah, but it's full of other stuff to kind of balance out the taste, like the granulated shit. And I'm like, no, I'm still gonna eat it. So it hasn't messed with my weight loss, so I'm just gonna keep going.
That's good.
If it has a long-term effect and if it kills me early, well, I'll just blame literally everything else that's killed everyone in the span of time.
That's I just
got to make it to 65, right?
I'm sure you're almost there. You're like 48, right?
Screw you, man. 48. What are you doing? Aren't we
you one of the few people that got more gray in your beard than I do.
When I started going gray was when I had kid.
Well, it happens. It happens fast.
There was actually a rabbi in training at our synagogue. This was pre-pandemic, and my wife and I were there one Saturday morning, and he was a young guy with a wife, and I think they were about to have a kid or they had a young kid. And I'll never forget that we were just chatting, and he said about his beard because he had a long beard, but he had like a patch of gray in it. And he's like, this is the side that I sleep on, and my wife sleeps next to me. My wife sleeps on that side of the bed. And like my wife and I, we both laughed because it was funny. But then he's like, yeah, and then wait until you have kids. You'll go stark white. And you know what? He was right. I went stark white very quickly. But I've colored my beard.
Tony Stark white.
Yeah, it's fine. I've colored my beard a couple of times. I did it for Elimination Chamber 2023 in Montreal because it was my first WWE PLE coverage. And I did it again for something else that I was doing on camera stuff for that I thought was important. Doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. I'm an elder statesman in this business. Okay, I'm pushing 40.
Exactly.
I'll deal with it. I know what my chat makeup is. I know what you guys are in terms of age, and I'll take it. Like we're younger than Busted Open. That's all that matters. Younger and
this
better.
Is true.
Yes.
This is true. Younger, better,
faster, stronger.
Yeah, I was about to say we're the ERs. We're not the EST. We're the ERs. We're better. We're faster.
Oh man, Matthew, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better, getting on the mend. Okay, Grays has grace. That's true. That is true. I've met him in real life.
Yeah.
He is an old motherfucker. Anyway, but I appreciate
I
you being here.
remember when me and my missus first got together, she used to cut my grays out of my hair. That's when I had a little bit that she could cut out of my hair. Now it's too much. Can't
But
do
now
that.
it's is
Might
it
as well just get a haircut.
you got in your hair less than your beard or other way around?
More my hair now, the
Okay.
side of my head.
See, I got
I got that Sean Connery going on over here.
see
Hmm.
people like a distinguished gentleman.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
the first part down,
Mm,
the distinguished part.
I was like, I'm not too sure about that either.
No,
But
you got something. I was gonna say I got very lucky. My dad had his hair color all the way till basically the end, and he didn't go gray until
nice.
like maybe the last 2 years of his life, and that was honestly more just stressing out of dealing with cancer and stuff like that. So,
Mm,
yeah, to make a long story short, I hope to get that to get the not
yeah,
the cancer. I hope to get the hair color to stick that way.
I, I think I have more hair on my head than my dad did at his age because he was around. He was around my age now when he had me, and he was already bald. So I'm doing better. I'm doing better than him. At least there's that. At least I got some hair.
That's fair. I mean, listen, keep the
He was he had the I think by the age of by this age he had the Hulk Hogan going on
the skullet,
the
or not the skullet.
yep the skullet yeah the round bout.
Someone who lives in my building who has a skullet and has the long hair, and I'm like, buddy, you can let it go. It's okay, you're not cool. I know you don't try to be cool, but you can let it go. It's okay.
I want to know, like, before Hulk Hogan, was that a thing?
I mean, Devin Townsend had one for a long time, and he was a metal guitar
Mm.
player. And when he got it, people were like, "Yeah, skullet," and he was just like, "I'm just gonna keep going." But let it go. And eventually he let it go and he went bald. Listen, Reddit sometimes will give you some suggestions. And for some reason I start getting the R bald account. And I'm like, what do you mean? I ain't got anything. Like I asked my barber, like, how we doing up there? And my barber doesn't lie to me. He'll tell me like, hey, you're going gray here. And I'm like, that's fine. But yeah, he doesn't lie to me when it comes to what I have or don't have up top. And my wife too. She's like, I've always had thin hair, but I've never had like thin hair to the point where like it's fallen out. I've just thought I have a lot of hair. I just thin. So anyway,
Mm.
it's very
I
strange.
have thick hair.
The friar tuck.
The fire tuck. There you go. That's a good one. The fire tuck. Yeah, that's yeah. My dad was closer to fire tuck than Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. So last night, as I'm dealing with the Joey thing and watching NXT, I was in a conversation with another friend who was they saw the Samoa Joe interview. By the way, go check it out. Thanks to those who have, by the way. If you haven't checked it out on Joel Pearl Working and on this
Good
channel on the
stuff.
collab section, thank you so much. Go check that out because I wanna keep doing it and I want to do it with y'all. So they were saying, good job. It was a lot of fun. Are you thinking of going to London for All In? And I was like, buddy, I can't do this. So I stop it. So I tweeted out randomly. I was like, why am I looking at flights to London for All In? And why can't Tony just pick me up on the jet instead? And then immediately I was just like, oh shit, this is not my burner. It's just a joke, right? Because everything's in lower caps or lower letters. So people have been replying to this thing. And the thread is very public. Like you can go and check it out. It's on my main Joel Pearl account. And now I'm getting messages from people who I see it like at AEW events doing photos. Shout out to Amber. And
Mhm.
she's like, what about a giant slingshot?
Just
My, re-
like
my reply was like, do you got one? And she's like, we could build one. Like, this sounds awful.
we
And
have enough time. There's 3 weeks.
that's
We
true.
have enough time.
I appreciate that people are trying to get me there by any means necessary. I appreciate it. Some are doing it in a cheaper, more creative way than others. But I got people being like, "I'm gonna buy you a Greg's if you get here." I'm like, I don't need a
Come
five
on,
dollar
Joel.
Greg's for $1,000. What are we doing? You got to pay me to go.
God knows who I'm gonna sit next to at All In if it's not you. Who am I gonna
Well,
watch? Who am I gonna watch this show with? It's a whole bunch of Brits. You said John Pollock, who I've never met before.
it's gonna be you and Alex McCarthy.
I don't know, man. Alex McCarthy didn't go to the last Wembley show, so I don't know.
What a
I don't
coward!
know. I don't know. He went to the first one. He one of those Brits who be like, I went to the first one. I don't need to go to any of the other one. So I don't know. we'll see. We'll see. I'll hit him up today and see if he's going. But maybe my good friend Tempest, maybe he will be there. But I want to make sure that I'm with someone from the In the Weeds community, someone that I do shows with every single week is next to me. Joel, you've never experienced going to a show with me. I know you've heard great things from the likes of Jeremy and Kate, but you need to experience that.
Do you react?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why you need to go with me.
When I went to Redemption, and I'm again, this is why I enjoyed the Love Wrestling crew. I love the Love Wrestling crew. Even like they're fans at heart, and that's okay. We all are. And I just, again, I've talked about this on this show. I grew up in the you don't react in the box. This is a job mentality. That's me. But I don't, I don't hate when any people get involved and like enjoy the show. You should enjoy the show. Anyway, when we were at the show, when Ciampa took out the Bruins jersey and did the whole, the Boston spot, JPJ, who is from Massachusetts, was going ape shit in his seat. Like I wish I had taken video of it, but he was like losing his mind, cheering and yelling and hollering and screaming. And it was so much fun because he was like so into just that spot. And then afterwards, like that spot finished and he's just like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to sitting down now. It was very funny. It was just that 30 seconds. But for me, I go in, I watch the show. Honestly, I'm usually there to just like get content, to film things, and I don't want to say be on my phone because it's not that. I try to like press the upload button and then just go on with watching the show. And like I keep tabs on stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty professional, quote unquote, when I'm there. Also, I feel like at Wembley, the last couple times they put you guys in the press box at Wembley.
I don't know. This would probably be my if I am given access. This would be my first time in the press box.
Feel like this was the first one.
Who knows? Who knows if I'm getting credentialed?
Yeah, JPJ is a big Bruins guy. That's why he was cheering, because they took out a Bruins jersey. It was very funny. We should listen. Let's get the TNA news out of the way right now. Shout out to Gabby Forza, one of my favorites. I've interviewed her a couple of times now. She's a sweetheart. She's officially signed with TNA Wrestling. That is wonderful news. Someone who deserves the spotlight, deserves TV opportunities, someone who deserves to be seen by more people. I think Gabby is not only a wonderful performer, but a wonderful person. This shouldn't be much of a shock to anyone, not only because on her own merits does she deserve this opportunity. The Nomi is, she's also she's also hubbies to Bear Bronson, who is part of the system in TNA. So for the couple to work together and get on those loops together is a big deal. So shout out to Gabby. She is one of the great ones and one of the good ones and one of the people who deserve it. So congratulations to her. She broke that news with our own friend Denise Salcedo this morning on their interview. So shout out to Gabby.
Congratulations to Gabby, and good move by TNA. Yeah, I haven't said that a lot this year, but yeah, I thought that's a good acquisition, especially after her showing the way that she looked. And I guess it can serve as like a tryout. I think the match that she had with Jody Threat a couple of weeks ago, that stood out. And I think that she's someone that can really be utilized in a major way. She's been featured in the past on like AEW and ROH. So I know she's someone that's very talented, and they need some new names in the Knockouts division after the recent departures.
Unfortunately for me, that is one less person that I can interview at indie shows.
Damn.
Oh well, it's okay. Some of the TNA talent just like go for it, and they don't really care because we won't talk TNA. It's okay. But yeah, Gabby's one of a kind, man. She's I can't say enough good things about her. Again, just an incredibly nice person who is very, very talented. So good for her, man. She deserves this.
That's awesome.
There you go. There's your good TNA news. People are saying you feel good, feel weird to type it, but it's good to feel good for TNA doing something right. Gabby's one of them. So
job well done.
What should we talk about now? Joey's gonna allegedly join us in about 35 minutes. Do we get into NXT?
I guess I think you can do that in like 30 minutes.
We can easily do that in 10 minutes if we really wanted to.
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't hate the show. I didn't love the show. I thought there were some things that were good, and I thought there were some things that I could have done without. Main event: Lola Vice loses to the new queen of the underground, Kendal Gray. she retains her NXT Women's Championship. So here's the thing: both women very good, both women very talented. The story they told, Jesus Christ, why did we have to go that way? The early in the match, Lola pushes Kendal into the stairs, and she basically, I guess they're trying to play it off as if she busted an eardrum, but they did it really
Yes.
poorly because they have medical kind of circle around her. Then they call in more
Hmm.
medical. And all of a sudden, one shot, she's totally fine. There's nothing going on. Then the next shot, she's got blood coming down out of her ear as if she had just gotten shot off camera. That part was very strange. And she
That
did the
was
baby,
very strange.
super duper baby face. Wrap it up. I'll go and I'll fight this match because I'm a fighting champion. You know what? Again, I see the vision. I see what they're doing. I thought it was silly as hell. But she went in, she did the match, she did a good job selling the equilibrium, and in the end, she overpowers her equilibrium to
Equilibrium.
equilibrium,
Equilibrium.
equally bad storytelling to tap out Lola Vice. This was, yeah, it was silly, but it was very well done. Again, the striking and the style of the match, the things that happen in the match were very good. Just that part, the storytelling was like left a little bit to be desired. Your thoughts? Lola is gone, and Kendal retains.
Yeah, I thought the story of the matchup with the broken eardrum and the wrapped head, I thought it was very hokey and not necessary. I thought that the ladies could have told a great story without any kind of smoke and mirrors or any gimmicks like that. But I thought that the action was really well done. I thought that the striking by Lola Vice in particular was so like laid her stuff in so stiff. You can kind of hear the shots as she was landing them, and then to that effect, you had Kendall Gray, who uses her speed and her amateur wrestling background to just always be in the right position, always be on the move for her next submission hold, whether it's the armbar, whether it's the ankle lock, and in the end, it was the armbar, and a unique one at that. The way that she bent back the arm, oh my god, that was great. I don't really understand though the dusty finish. That bothered me more than even the head injury. Is why are we doing a dusty finish where Kendall Gray passes out in the rear naked choke, but we did a ref bump in a freaking NXT underground matchup? For what reason, I don't know. And then we do a dusty finish where Kendall passes out in the rear naked choke, she basically loses, then she has to be woken up, and then you immediately go to the finish. If Lola Vice is getting called up to the main roster, there is no reason whatsoever why they did that finish. That finish only necessitates another matchup between the two ladies. But this was kind of viewed and hyped up as the blow off. So, yeah, I don't think that this matchup lived up to their Madison Square Garden matchup or their Great American Bash matchup because of those things. Because you don't need the very gimmicky kind of storyline injury in the matchup. You don't need a dusty finish. You definitely don't need that. And yeah, I think that took away from the great work that the ladies did, and it just overall became a good NXT Underground matchup, better than the last one at least.
Shout out to Denise. But if you were in her stream and you thought it was real, I have several bridges to sell you via Nick Khan to the Busted Open crew. Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't understand why you were like calling everybody in Denise stream dumb. Like that was strange. I think Denise has fostered a good community of people, but yeah, if y'all were debating if that was real or work, I'm sorry, but I gotta question your intelligence.
Calling them dumb?
Because I could see it with the volume all up to 100 and the volume at 0. That was quite obvious, just a work.
Yeah.
It was let me catch your PK kick, and then I'm gonna flip you off, where she has to step to get to the steps. like what are we talking about? Did we not see the same thing?
No, clearly not. Clearly you saw the actual behind the scenes work, and people saw
I saw the actual spot, and some people just get sucked into the kayfabe of it all. So
hey,
respect.
Good for you. You're wrong, but
Yeah,
good for you.
yeah.
It's okay.
Good for you.
You can have it. Yeah, Lola, afterwards, there were some photos of Damian Priest coming out and giving her a big hug, and it looked like Lola was bidding farewell. They brought her dad back because, of course, you got to bring Lola's dad back because he's a character on NXT now. And otherwise, yeah, again, match was fine. It was a good, again, good match. The storytelling was weird.
Yeah.
The pass out thing was, again, they were trying to do something. It was just you can't always explain what they're trying to do. They'll tell you it was the heat of the moment, referee's discretion, but it's like there's history that proves that when you pass out, the referee will immediately call for the bell. This isn't, especially that referee. I'm
But
sure
they did a rough bump in a
they
NXT
did.
Underground
You're right.
matchup. Like I and this is a company. I try to just grade WWE on WWE. But if I'm only watching WWE, you have to realize I've watched two big matches over the weekend that had referee bumps. I didn't need a referee bump on this match here, especially because the ladies were doing a good job of having a really strong matchup.
They had a matchup. Kendall won. That's all that matters. Because now Kendall can continue being the NXT Women's Champion until the new free agent signing comes in and takes it from her. They're teasing another free agent signing. Do you think it's a do you think it's a man? Do you think it's a woman? They did it.
Hiromu Takahashi.
The Rising
Come
Gaijin.
on. Come on. Come on. The ticking time bomb. I've been waiting for it. I've been needing it.
Narako hasn't been on TV since losing that title match a couple weeks
Street
ago.
fight.
The
Yeah.
street fight. So does he come back with the quote unquote next free agent? Like how do they that's the thing. Do they pair them together? Naraku and potentially Hiromu?
It's the House of Evil is coming, man.
The House of Evil?
House
But
of Evil. It's gonna be Naraku, Naijin, Rajin, and Elka Sasaki from Noah.
Ilka Sasaki, we're still on Ilka, that's right.
Mhm.
But here's my problem with this. If the story is Robert Stone, I don't know why I was about to call him Adam Stone. If Robert Stone was about to talk about this huge free agent acquisition, and it turns out to be, Naraku's secondary, why would he be excited for that? Because Naraku's the bad guy, and they're going to cause chaos. He doesn't know that he's
They're
chaos.
gonna
He knows that they're together.
they're gonna promote him as the greatest junior heavyweight to come out of Japan ever. 4-time Best of Super Juniors winner, 5-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, former heavyweight tag team champion, IWGP tag team champion. Because they'll mention the IWGP, the International Wrestling Grand Prix.
Yeah, they won't
mention New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they'll
No.
mention he's a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. Come on, Hiromu Takahashi, one of the most decorated junior heavyweights of all time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Hiromu. It could be.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. That's the problem because there's no one that I'm like, oh, big free agent. Who's out there that like warrants that feeling? That's why I'm like, is there a woman out there who's a free agent? But like, there's a part of me that's thinking like, what if it's oh my god, what's her face? Tai Conti. What if it's Taimela Tagamara and they're bringing her back to be the new like destroyer of NXT? Because she's got the jujitsu background. She can go up and she can beat the shit out of Kendall Gray. Like, what if it's that? What if
it's Mara Sade?
It's Mara Sade. That would be very funny. They gave me more money to go back to WWE than AEW. Like, what if it is Leon Slater and he got out of his deal early? That there is proof that has happened before. That happened with Jordan Grace. So
and Joe Hendry.
Yeah, and Joe Hendry. There is precedence. So there's possibility. So someone alluding to Enzo. That would be very funny.
Or KJ Orso. He was at the tryout.
KJ?
SummerSlam weekend.
I don't know if you call him a big. I mean, no.
If you want to give him some juice, call him a big free agent.
My point is, if it's going to be someone, and what's it called? CW wants to focus on global talent who at least have some sort of name recognition. You can't put a name out that's not at least somewhat known. And I would say KJ's not to the level of some of the other names. And I don't even think Hiromu was one of those people. Like Yeah, I don't know who it could be or what it could like. And they're probably going to change the name of all these people anyway, except for maybe Ty Conchi. They'll just make her that. Richard Holiday, yeah, there's somebody, but again, it's like, what is yeah, what's it going to be? Biggest free agent, if it's Richard Holiday, I will enjoy a good moment for Holiday.
Your disrespect of Hiromu Takahashi ceased to amaze me, sir. The
What are they going to do?
disrespect of Hiromu. The great Hiromu Takahashi, the greatest junior heavyweight this side of Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah, well,
It's ridiculous.
he
It's
has another.
ridiculous.
If he has another neck surgery, we'll talk about it.
This is ridiculous.
I,
He had neck surgery back in 2018. What are we still talking about that for?
didn't he then come back? It was like 2021.
No, he came back in 2019.
He came back for that Tokyo Dome.
Was it that? No. He came back for 2020. So
2020. Okay, that
Yeah,
Tokyo Dome. Because I was like, didn't then the world just kind of stop?
No.
Okay,
I was like, no. It was 2020.
Okay,
It was 2020.
I was gonna be
Because he wins the junior title, and then I think he defends it against Dragon Lee and New Beginning, and then the global pandemic happens.
Okay, so now we're back on track.
Yeah, because he was supposed to face Naito champion versus champion at the anniversary show, and then the anniversary show got canceled because of the global pandemic. And then he was in the G1 during the pandemic.
I'm curious as to who
Or New Japan Cup.
Yeah.
My bad.
I don't know who would be important enough to warrant this big new free agent signing. Then again, it's on the phone. They're not making a huge deal out of it yet. They probably will, but yeah. Anyway, show opened up with Jada Parker and Thea Hale beating Nikita Lyons and Carmen Petrovich. This was a match. It was fine. It was good, for these four women. Especially one where I really only care about one of the performers in the match, and it's the one who got the pinfall victory in the end. So there is that.
What?
Yeah.
The person who matters in this matchup is the only person in this matchup.
You mean the one
that actually has a title and actually was supposed to win a title, who's a real champion? Nikita Multimedia, the divine feline, the lioness, the American cream, Busted Rose, the Ultimo Wagon, Thicky, the Wagon Cream Boat, Nikita, Big Cat, Lions. Only person that matters in this damn matchup, and it's a damn shame she is being ridiculed and treated in this fashion on Tuesday nights. Come to Wednesdays where you could see all of this. You could see all of this. All of this.
Now, I will give her that.
Big Cat.
Ernie Ladd?
No. Big Cat Kita. Big Cat Kita.
So not Ernie Ladd.
Big Cat Kita. Stop disrespecting our Evolve Women's Champion.
Oh, she is still the champion?
Yes.
You wouldn't know it by the way she got her ass pinned in that match by Thea Hale.
No, you would know it because she came out with the title.
Did she come out with it?
Yes, she did.
I didn't know.
They're building to a matchup where Big Cat will destroy Thea Hale on Evolve. I can't wait.
I hope Thea Hale beats her on Evolve and wins the championship.
Thea Hale is not supposed to win championships.
How dare you?
She was never supposed to win a championship.
She is a grown-ass woman. Have you not paid attention? She does a bunch of dances and she looks at the camera and does this, even though what does this mean? And then she does this now. She does the Macarena soon. She's going to start, I don't know. Seriously, what is Thea Hale's gimmick? Girl who just does shit?
She wants to be Jada Parker's little sister so bad. So bad.
My feelings about Jada Parker, but it's okay.
So bad.
Anyway.
So bad. Yeah, I mean, I know a bunch of people who have feelings about Jada Parker.
Yeah. Anyway. Thea and Jada win, and then afterwards they get beat down. So there you go. The faces won, but the heels.
No, they fought them off. Didn't they fought them off in the end?
Brother, I can't remember what I did yesterday. What are we talking?
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought they fought them off in the end, but maybe I'm wrong.
Thea, I'm not Eddie Edwards Hale. Thea, I'm also not Jody Threat's first TNA theme Hale. Did you know this? For like 2 weeks, they were giving her TNA themes for her.
Yeah, I know.
Themes? Yeah,
So I heard that.
that was my
I was
favorite.
the one that called out her coming out the Eddie Edwards theme song.
That's amazing. That was great. Now she was doing a couple of TNA spots, so there you go. She got a lick back, I guess. She didn't win the Knockouts TV title though. Tony D'Angelo comes out and starts talking. Then Grayson Wallace says, "You're boring. You're complacent. You're just happy to be here," and it says on his sweater. And then they were partners from his 2.0 days. They talked about war games, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, Cruz Montana comes out, and he also says some things about rattling cages and so on and so forth.
I love your breakdowns.
What do you?
It's like you try at first and then you give up halfway through.
What do you want from my life? Grayson Waller doesn't care about anything but himself. He's back in NXT because he thinks that winning the title is going to be the only thing that makes him relevant again, because he's compared himself to other NXT champions who have been successful, minus Johnny Gargano, who he also referenced for some reason in that first promo. And on top of that, he's got to go through Tony D, but meanwhile he got Cruz Montoya, who's just like, yeah, but I'm here too, bro. And Grayson Waller is like, that's nice, bro. And now the three of them are like, well, Tony D, you're a father now, so go retire and be with your baby, bro. And we're just sitting there being like, just get to fighting or fucking.
I was like, just get to the point already. Damn, man.
This is the same.
I was kind of like Grayson Waller, and I like I was about to call him by his birth name or his original name, his old name. But Cruz Montana, when he was talking, I was into what he was saying, and then they pan over to Grayson Waller, and he's like, and I'm like, yeah, this has been pretty long. So I feel like Grayson Waller is getting over with this character, but it's at the expense of everyone else around him, because he's just burying everybody. And I don't know if that's like an effective person who can be in your main event picture, regardless if it's NXT or not, or on the main roster. I don't know if this whole character is sustainable and something that he could continue to do like Cruz Montana. I'm always into everything he says. This is the first time where I was just like, well, yeah, this is pretty long, man. This is like, get to the point, like, dog, damn. And I didn't think what Tony D was saying is that entertaining. I really wish that Grayson Waller came out and been like, man, Tony, you talking so much. You were much more entertaining when you were Italian. Like I would, like, if he would have said that, I would have been a big Grayson Waller fan. But yeah, he's just burying people. So I don't know if I like it too much. But it did set up the Montana versus Waller matchup, #1 contenders for next week. Do you think we get a winner, or are we getting a triple threat at Heatwave?
Last time I did this, I said that they were going to wonk the Naraku. Was it Naraku and Mason Rook to get the title match? They did a #1 contender spot with those two, and I thought they were gonna wonk that one, and it ended up being that Naraku just beat Mason Rook, because who's he, right? He's just back to being big fat fan. So I don't know what they're gonna do here. I could see them wonking this one and doing a triple threat, but also, I don't know. I feel like they can wait around with Cruz Montana, which is such a weird thing to say because his entire TNA run was wait on it. But he's early enough in showing up at NXT that like we can wait on him for one. Also, Cruz is a babyface.
Yeah, and so I think they set up Tristan Angels to cost in the matchup next week.
Yeah, so like I could see it being that what's his face, that Grayson Waller wins, he gets Tristan Angels on his side, and or that he gets cost by Tristan Angels, and they go to Cruz and Tristan, and Cruz beats Tristan at Heatwave, and they just set that up as like a match to move him up, and Waller wins. And if Waller beats Tony D, then you got a heel champion and you got a babyface Cruz Montoya, and you just let them have their thing. That's fine with me.
Yeah, and then Mikey will be wrong. They didn't send Waller to NXT to exclusively bury the NXT guy. They sent him there to bury him at first and then eventually put him over.
Well, we'll see about that last part. He's not the TNA guy anymore. He's Cruz Montoya, Montana Montavian.
I think Montana's gonna be an NXT champion.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that. 100%. Zarya and Ren Sinclair went to a TLD 5 minutes, and then Zarya beat the shit out of Ren Sinclair.
It was a match.
It was in fact.
I
Yeah, he stifled that yawn while you explained the match.
yeah. Like I was like, man, this. I will pull back the curtain a bit. I had to go back and watch certain parts of NXT because this show kind of put me to sleep. And this was one of those instances. I'm sorry to both ladies. Think Ren and Zarya are very entertaining, but this was a 5-minute matchup. And by minute 2, when I realized the story of the matchup was the smaller Ren Sinclair dominating Zarya when the story of the matchup should have just been Zarya dominates Ren and Ren just survives long enough to get the time limit draw. But instead you went Ren is the better wrestler and dominates Zarya. Zarya hits big moves and almost wins, and then Ren just survives. I don't think that's the right story they should have done there.
Well, we kind of figured they were going to do a time limit draw because they weren't going to pin Zarya because she is the North American Women's Champion. They weren't going to pin Ren Sinclair because they have plans for her, and she's still the Speed Champion. So they were why do this match in the first place? Why? So that they listen. At best, they're going to come back and they're going to say Ren's going to say, I lasted 5 minutes with you, therefore I should get a North American Women's Championship match. And Zarya.
Well, isn't that next week?
Did they give them that? I didn't see the.
Yeah, I think they announced. I think they announced that for next week.
Okay, so I was gonna say maybe they would do a winner take all match at Heatwave or along the line, but omit the speed title part. So they would do like a winner take all speed versus North American Women's title. But sure, that's fine. I don't love one woman who has the North American title going after the Speed Championship. I understand it's because Zarya is obsessed with Sol Ruka. If anything, Zarya should just be like, wow, Sol Ruka is really sucking where she's gone now, right? But instead it's just, I want the other title because I need more titles. But
they have never booked Zarya well since she signed with this company. And even now that she's North American champion, I don't think that she's been booked very strong.
Yeah, it's less that I didn't watch, it's that I kind of skipped past the card for next week because I thought it was in between the opening for the underground match, but I guess it wasn't there. I know
he heard the I'm in the
yeah.
I'm in the I'm in the I'm in the
potentially match of the night. The NXT Tag Team Championships change hands. Miles Bourne, Tavion Heights take on the Vanity Project, and they win the tag titles.
Hi, Jeremy.
So long, Vanity Project. Jeremy is here.
Speaking of
echoes,
NXT.
Jesus.
Whoa, it's Zordon.
Gotta
Try to fix this.
You gotta switch to your other mic.
I only have one mic.
Oh, even better.
Like Nas.
He's only got one mic.
Is this
all he needs?
Oh, you're gonna turn up the noise cancellation gimmick? It's gone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gone to the background.
Oh, it's echoing in my headphones.
Yeah. It's still echoing for me.
Are you in the solarium there? Sorry, I keep thinking I know you're with your mom, but you're not at her old place. I'm used to your old place where it had like the big open windows in the background.
Yeah,
that's the old place. My mistake. But you're not there. You're just in a big open empty room.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
How? That should change much, right?
Yes, that does change a lot. The acoustics of a microphone pick up. If you're in a big open room that echoes normally, then the whole room will echo back.
Yeah.
Should I? I'm gonna go outside.
All right, that's probably somehow that's actually better. Never thought the answer is I'm going to go outside is actually the answer you need to take.
That is the answer to a lot of things in the wrestling community. I should go outside.
That was my problem yesterday. I went outside and people were like, watch the show. It's like, well, can you blame me? It's NXT. Why would you watch the show? Give me a break. Yeah. Vanity Project dropped tag titles to Bourne and Heights. Good match. Probably
good match.
But
I had less problems with this than the NXT Underground, so I could understand where you're coming from. But yeah, good matchup. I thought everybody worked well. Vanity Project, man, they got a bright future ahead of them. They just seem like they're going to be stalwarts of the tag team division, unless Triple H just completely becomes Vince McMahon and can't let any good tag teams continue on. But I think they're going to work well together, and I like the fact that they went the opposite direction of what we thought they were heading towards. Because the backstage segment before the tag team title matchup with Bourne and Heights, with Heights telling Bourne, "If we lose tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do." That is usually like a red herring or foreshadowing that Heights they're going to lose and Heights is turning heel tonight. But instead, they went the route of not only them winning the tag team titles, but Heights being the one to get the pinfall victory. I like that they went in the opposite direction, but I do think that this NXT tag team title run is not going to go for too long, and when it ends, Heights will turn heel.
Yeah, you're outside now.
Allegedly. So kind of. I feel like it's more of a,
it is.
Might get you. I'm using my built-in microphone. Bring mic with.
No, that's fine. We're just gonna hear the sounds of nature behind us today.
Well, yeah, there's that.
So how you doing?
And your echoed voice.
Well, terrible if it's gonna echo. I don't want to. Yeah,
I don't hear the echo.
I don't know how you don't hear that.
I don't hear the echo. I
hear it.
Really?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah,
it's definitely a mic issue than anything.
I hear that he's like farther away, therefore he sounds far away, but I don't hear echoing. Like it's not coming out of everything.
Do I have volume coming? I mean, I have my headphones on.
Yeah, it shouldn't affect it there.
Yeah.
StreamYard has been having echo issues. I'm gonna.
No, did you click on like echo cancellation?
I just did the reduced background noise for him.
Oh, okay.
I can turn up his mic volume too.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me, Jeremy.
Does this work at all?
Let's see.
Let's continue talking.
You clicked it
All
off.
right. Anybody hear me?
Okay, now talk to me.
Okay, it's still echoing in my head.
Yeah, it is. It's still echoing.
I was trying to use my phone as the microphone.
Oh, you were going to transfer that over? Okay, I've seen that before.
Yeah, but it's still echoing. I don't know what it is.
That's a flyover, is what you're getting.
Yeah.
Circus is in town.
There we go. Oh no, that's just, he just muted.
He just muted himself.
I was like, oh, there he goes. Nope.
For those who missed the opening, Joey Janela's scheduled to join us in about 8 minutes at the top of the hour, and that's why Jeremy's here. Even though he's on vacation, he had to be here, and I cannot blame him for that. So we're gonna get him sorted out, and then we'll get to it. It's so weird. I don't know how you guys hear an echo, and I don't. I'm wearing in-ear monitors, and I don't hear it.
I hear it well. So do the folks. Yeah, it does. I agree with the chat. It does sound like it's coming from like two different sources.
Weird. And you guys are hearing it like on a delay type of echo?
No. On as soon as he starts talking, you hear the echo.
Strange. Could be that what you guys are hearing is not what I consider an echo. That's also possible. But
okay.
But if it's like if it's unintelligible, then we can't really use that. So it's fine.
No, you could tell what he's saying. You just hear the echo.
What's that?
You're unintelligible.
Sometimes when I speak, I am unintelligible. Yes, we covered that yesterday as well. Sometimes I speak too quickly.
Unintelligible.
Ryan saying Joey's going to show up. Y'all going to talk about the Orange Crush stuff. That's why this interview is happening.
Don't worry, we will, or he will.
He will, and we will, and we'll talk about it. Listen, he's more than welcome to discuss his side of things, and we'll hear him out because he talked about it on socials. But if he wants to have this platform to talk about that, and also we'll promote the fact that he's got a show tomorrow that has his name on it, 20 years of Joey. Like he should
20
absolutely
years of Bad Boy.
Yeah, he should absolutely be promoting that event because it's a big deal for him. 20 years in the business is pretty big. So why wouldn't you? 20 years the Bad Boy.
Agreed.
Jeremy,
Looking forward
to
our chat.
are you doing okay?
He's trying to sort his stuff out.
Yes, we'll have to.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Jeremy
will have to sign his questions. How's your ASL? Pretty good, huh? Just get a thumbs up is all you need.
What else do you want to talk about from NXT?
The only other thing that happened was EK Prosper and Keanu Carver Oh, Shiloh Hill's injured. He fractured his maxilla, part of his skull. He tells the story on socials about how he tried to blow his nose and then his face blew up, and that's when he realized that he had a problem. So anyway, so he's out for a bit. We'll see how long that takes. But yeah, the only other match that was on the card was EK Prosper, Keanu Carver. Carver wins when he hits a small package that confuses everyone because he gets the win. He's the bigger guy, which like from storytelling and psychology, it doesn't fit, but it also fits perfectly for this story.
It fits perfectly for the story that they're telling with Carver kind of calming down now. He's been successfully institutionalized, and he's actually acting like a decent human being. You know, he thanked Robert Stone for the rematch last week in his office, and now this week he's losing small packages. He even tried to show respect to EK Prosper after the matchup, and then they're also at the same time doing this whole story of Michael Lockwood having a crush on him and being turned on by the Chocolate Man.
Beauty and the Beast.
I ship them. I ship Keanu and Micah. Keanu and Micah sitting in a tree. Kissing.
I feel like that tree would not bode well. They got to get a thick tree, and they are some thick,
reinforced tree house.
Yeah.
Metal restraints on the tree.
And that was it. Obviously, they ran a promo package or a condolences package for Dory Funk Jr., who passed away yesterday as well. We send our love and our respect to the Funk family. Dory was probably one of the people in wrestling who ended up not having any, if none of controversies in the wrestling business. So Dory was pretty much beloved and wrestled till he was 82.
Yes.
Took a bat to the stomach in Japan just for shits and giggles. Good for him. And hell of a guy. Rest in peace, Dory Funk Jr. A lot of people coming out of the woodworks to talk about his impact on them in the wrestling world and out.
One of the most influential of his time, and definitely helped create a whole new generations of wrestlers after him. Like when we play like 5-star Booker, you can go into like the 60s and the 70s, and you'll see Dory Funk Jr.'s name pop up, and Dory Funk Sr., and of course Terry Funk. The Funk family is one of the most famous and respected families in pro wrestling history.
I have received a message from Joey. He says, "I'm up. Give me a few minutes." So he is
Here we go.
He is aware that he is he's doing this today. Jeremy.
Is it echoing? Yes, it is.
He heard it immediately.
Yeah, I can hear it in my headphones. So
not nearly as bad. When you switch,
I'm trying to
switch it to the headphones.
There's no mic on these headphones. Actually, I do have.
There's no mic on those headphones.
I have one more. I have two more. I have one more option. I have one solution.
All right then. He's gonna
option and a solution. Yo, look, I love that teaser. That's how you do it.
All right, Zeno.
Jeremy's a professional.
Well, he's a something. He's asking, is the Funk family the most influential family in wrestling history? It's a good question. For a wrestling historian, anyone have that answer?
They're up there.
They're up there.
I think they have as strong of an argument as any other. I think the only other ones that will kind of be in the debate range against them would probably be like the Rhodes family, the McMahon family, the Von Erichs, the Harts. Yeah.
Me, my family. The solution, Jeremy's going to show up at my place. That's true. I do have a microphone right here for him if he's ready for me.
There we go.
You can get right in there. Dory was a trainer as well. Dory was a trainer for a long, long time. Had his own school, so he is absolutely someone who had a lot of influence on again today's crop, of course. The Anawai family is another good shout. Absolutely, Lexless Gamer. So again, it's all subjective at the end of the day. But the Funk family has a direct impact on the wrestling world. No question.
They have as strong of an argument as anybody else, as any of the other names that we mentioned. The Gotches. Yeah, those are good shout too.
Well, I'm very curious what Jeremy has tried to piecemeal together for a solution. I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna see this very soon. I hope he comes back.
See.
I hope he comes back with a giant headset, like a big traffic guy headset.
Oh yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's his Arnie Pie, Arnie in the sky. We got a super chat earlier from Kaza saying money's for Joel's all in fun, only $997 to go. Well, the problem with that is you sent a super chat, and Google will take $1 from that because they'll take what 30% is $1. Anyway, yeah. So thank you for that. We appreciate your human monies. If you want to send more, paypal.me/JoelPearl. That will send the money directly to me so that I can do something incredibly stupid. All right, Jeremy's back. Let's see. Oh, I got to bring him on. Yeah.
I'm just going on my phone, and this is what we're doing.
That's fine. Listen, if it works for you, it works for me.
It's the only way I could think to do it is because apparently I don't know what's up with my computer and why the built-in microphone won't work, but it won't, and I'm tired of fucking with it. So I'm only here for the Janela interview anyway.
There we go.
There.
Okay, now I'm hearing myself echo.
Yeah, now SP3's echo. Oh my gosh.
There's no echo on my side. I have had nothing.
Let me go out and then
yeah, you pop off and come back. This is what I was talking about. I don't think there was ever an echo for anybody. This is just a thing.
The chat hears it, Joel. Now it's on my end. Now I hear an echo on my end.
I don't hear it.
Okay, I understand you don't, but literally everyone else does.
What is going on with you people?
Like the chat is saying it. SP3 hears it. I hear it. My wife is messaging me saying she hears it. Like everyone hears it but you.
None of this makes sense.
I agree.
A major echo. How about okay?
Yeah.
All right. SP3 is almost back. I brought him in too quickly. We'll take him off and then try him again. Come back, SP3. It's me. No, it's not.
Yeah, you know what? It probably is a Joel issue. Honestly.
All right, SP3.
Can you hear me now? Oh, Jesus.
All
right, I will leave. You guys do the show. I'll be listening.
Now Sean's here. Now Sean's here. So let's see what happens now.
Yeah, let's see what happens with me here. Who's got the
now he's echoing.
Sean's echoing.
What? I don't hear it.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What about now?
Joel left.
I left. I made Joel leave.
Yeah, you dropped Joel out. Are we all? I don't hear any echo now.
I don't hear any echo now. I don't hear Sean.
Yeah, it's Joel. That's why Joel. That's why Joel doesn't.
How do we do an entire fucking show?
Look at that.
But now I don't hear Sean at all.
Sean to the rescue. No, I hear Sean fine.
I don't hear Sean at all.
So we've had this problem before, if you remember, when we did the 24-hour stream. When somebody joined, they couldn't hear Jeremy.
I feel like it's on me. I do feel like it's on me. Yes.
He said that y'all had the same problem when y'all did the 24-hour stream.
I think this is a sign that Joel and Jeremy.
Yeah, that was just somebody popped out and then left, and then it was fine.
Should I just
I don't hear
quit?
Sean.
Is that what we're saying? I should just quit?
Now I'm echoing.
Yeah.
But now I hear Sean again.
Okay.
What is going on?
I can hear my own echo for sure.
I'm leaving. I'll be right back.
Everybody leave. Everybody just jump off the show. We'll just have dead air for 2 seconds.
What about now? I'm here. I guess I'm running this shit now.
No, I'm here again.
Okay, you're back, Joel. And now SP3's here.
Okay.
And I hear my echo now.
I can hear your echo again.
This has got to be a StreamYard thing.
It is a StreamYard. It has to be a StreamYard thing at this point.
So I'm going to hit up StreamYard support hopefully today. I never have this on two people shows. Joel, do you ever have this issue with two people shows?
I never have this issue at all. I know you had it on.
We've been fine. We've been fine this whole time until Jeremy came on and he was echoing.
That's interesting. I've never had the audio issue with two people, but we had it on the charity stream. Never had the echo issue with two people. I'm leaving because I'm echoing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What I
All right,
might
let's
do, Jeremy, is just go into the background for the Joey Janela interview if this is an issue.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, Jeremy just left again. Okay. Am I still echoing to you?
No. Am I still echoing to you?
You never
No,
echoed
I
to me
am.
to begin.
Yeah, now I am to me. I hear myself again.
What is this? What a stupid thing to have to deal with.
Let me know in the chat if I'm echoing. Because I hear myself.
SP3
so
has an echo. Yeah, okay. Well, here's Jeremy.
I heard SP3 echoing.
Yeah. No. Yep.
Even when I was gone, I was hearing SP3 echoing.
So someone's asking me, do you have your audio going through it? No, my board it's the same thing. And I'm looking at my board.
No,
level.
here's the thing. Am I echoing right now, chat? I don't hear myself.
No, you're
But
not echoing. It's me. It's me now.
Yeah. The thing is like they've been doing the show. They did the show Monday and Tuesday. I popped on this exact same way Monday and Tuesday, and everything was fine. So nothing has changed from that regard. That's why I was like, okay, well, apparently my computer is screwed up, and I'll just get on my phone because this has worked the last 2 days. And for some reason, it's not working today. I feel like it's a StreamYard issue in many ways, and it has nothing to do with our other settings. I'll leave when Joey is here. If you guys are not echoing and things are fine. I was hearing SP3 echoing when I was backstage, though, which wasn't happening before.
Yeah, I know. I hear myself.
I don't understand this.
Hey, I don't know how you don't hear any of this, Joel.
I don't either, but also it could just be that I don't know.
Let's see what happens now.
Okay, am I echoing now? No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Wait, say something, Joel? I don't hear you at all now, Joel.
Now you don't hear me at all. How about, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, 1 sec.
Can the chat hear you, Joel?
How
it's
about
just
now?
me. Just me, Oos.
I left and came
No,
back.
can't hear you.
Nothing. I'm going to leave and come back.
You want me to leave?
No. I'm leaving.
Okay, you're leaving. Okay. This show sucks. This show is terrible.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Am I echoing?
I'm going to bring in SP3.
Oh, boy.
How about now? Now Jeremy's echoing. How about now?
Hello?
How about now?
I'm fine.
Now I'm echoing.
No, I don't hear you echoing.
Echoing then.
I don't hear the echo, but I also have proven that I'm not the person.
Yeah, it's super delayed for you, SB3, but I don't hear you echoing.
Let me know, chat. They're saying SP echo.
Oh, see, I don't hear you echoing now, but apparently the chat does. Okay, I will leave. If SB3 is not echoing, the chat doesn't hear it. If Joel's not echoing, I'm very curious to see.
I have an idea. Keep talking.
Oh boy, Joel has an idea. This should go well. And my wife says SB3 is echoing. I'm willing to leave. I'll let Joel and SB3 do the interview because they've been doing the show all week. This is allegedly my week off. I don't want to step on the interview that they have set up, but
hold on 1 sec.
Okay. This is why Joel has quit TNA reviews, because he has to deal with the audio issues on this show that he can also do audio issues with TNA as well.
Valid.
What a disaster this is.
Can you do me a favor? Hop off this. Okay. Hop off of this and call me
you?
And I'm going to take the call on my computer. We're going to see.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to see.
I'm still
really going to go through my board. Are you? Well, we'll see now that you're
echoing.
Let's see if this can work now.
Should I go out and then come back in?
We'll find out in a minute.
Okay.
Thing is, once Joey shows up, it's also going to turn that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Here. You can hear the calling, right?
Yes, I hear.
All right. Hello, Jeremy. Can you hear me?
I barely hear you now.
SB3, can you hear Jeremy?
I barely hear the both of y'all, but I do hear y'all.
Okay, you can hear us. Just barely.
Barely.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear SB3. I have to do
Yeah, I could barely hear you. And to be fair, I no longer have the echo.
Give me a second. I'm going to hang up on you. Jeremy. I'm hanging up.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Am I
hang up.
calling back?
I'll figure it out. One sec. I'll text you.
Okay.
Okay, am I back?
Now I hear you again.
Apparently, I can actually take calls while I'm on the air, and I won't actually lose anything. So I could do that next time. Oh, and you can hear yourself. Okay, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because your volume was down, I couldn't hear the echo as much. So it is you.
That's hilarious.
You're the source of the echo.
It shouldn't be that way.
I agree.
I can. Okay, fine. I'm going to reset. I'm going to reboot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm coming right. Sean, take the reins for a second. I'm restarting my computer.
Okay. Is anybody on this stream using like OBS or a virtual camera through StreamYard?
Technically, my mirror box for my camera, but nothing else. My audio goes through a Rodecaster, like a proper sound box. I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Oh, my CapCut's open.
Okay, so am I echoing now?
No. What's it matter? Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this whatsoever. Like, it's very clearly like a StreamYard issue.
This has been the most entertaining 15 minutes of Weeds content in a while.
Google ended the Hangouts thing right before the pandemic, not right before the pandemic, a few years. And I was like, they could really corner the market on this live streaming thing. And then they dropped the ball during the pandemic and didn't boot it back up. And now we got StreamYard, which has been very good for a very long time until these issues. People can go back and look at an interview that I did with Ash by Elegance and John Schuyler, where they couldn't hear each other, or Ash couldn't hear me. So John Schuyler had to ask my questions to Ash by Elegance for me. He did a great job, by the way. He was phenomenal. But, man, I don't know. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and talk about Gabby Forza signing with TNA, because Denise revealed that on her show. This is a slam dunk signing. Wonderful signing. One that, first off, wrestlers were pushing to happen. Everybody that has ever seen Gabby work know that she would be a good addition, especially with all the talent that they're losing. Like, I don't think they ever really appropriately used Jody Threat, but I do have a little bit more confidence they'll use Gabby Forza well. But what they got to do, they got to get off their. I'm sorry, I see Joey's.
He does this every time.
I see Joey's username on there. And now we got my echo. Hello, Sabrina Carpenter. How are you?
What's up with the echo?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's Joel, Joey. It's him.
Yeah. We're getting rid of Joel because the echo is there. Joey, how are you?
How you doing, Joey?
Hello. I'm okay. Crazy weekend. Just woke
What
up.
happened?
Yeah, what happened, Joey?
Got a nice matcha.
Nice.
I got the Monster Zero Ultra. I'm just Joey. I'm doing what apparently you don't do. I'm showing up and doing my job even when I'm not called upon.
Oh,
so here
fuck
we are.
off. I'm coming here to promote the produce show that happened already. The Royal Rambo.
I mean, listen, it was
Last
loaded. It was very loaded. I got offered a spot by Gresham in that. And I said, you know what? I'll do it, but only if Joey actually shows up and agents it. That's what I said. So the world can thank you for me not being there. So we're going to add Joel back. We're going to see if this echo persists. Yep, Joel's gone. Joel's gone. It's a Joel issue. SP3, would you like to kick off this interview?
Yes, Joey. You got a lot of attention yesterday. The whole reason we pulled back the curtain and Joel let us know the whole reason we set up this interview is because you mentioned us for a previous interview that you had scheduled. So, kind of explain to us why you got all this attention yesterday and about
We'll
this.
start with
interview
that.
you
It's I was coming here to promote my 20th anniversary show, and we got to start with the drama.
you know, I'm sorry.
You
Gotta get
name
right
dropped
to it.
us.
You did.
Oh man. Well, so I don't even know where to start here. Damn. So me and Adam, we were really tight the last 5 years and stuff, and I don't know, over the last maybe 6 months, things have gone down south a lot with him and the way he talks to people and whatnot. And a lot of people talk to each other in the locker room. I'm kind of the vet guy on the indies now, so younger people are coming up to me like, "How should I handle this? This guy said this to me, and that this guy, whatever." So it's always been in the back of my mind, like, fuck, I'm friends with this guy, and he started a new company and stuff, and I want this to be successful, but I did what I did yesterday. Of course, I was pissed off about the way he talked to me about the canceled flight and stuff. But I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for a younger wrestler that wrestles for him. Like, if he's talking to me like that, imagine how he's talking to a younger wrestler. And I did it just hopefully he learns his lesson and doesn't talk to people like that anymore. But it is what it is. It's wrestling. Wrestling is filled with petty drama, and for some reason I'm a magnet to that stuff, and it looks like that. I'm not doing it to. Someone said on Reddit. Someone sent me a Reddit thread. It said Joey Janela loves the farm drama on social media, which is not true. I This guy was my friend, and to put it out there publicly it's kind of embarrassing. But I had to do what I had to do. It's like I missed out on so much money from this show. You know what I'm saying? It was a humongous payday for me, which I'm an independent wrestler. I don't get a paycheck like I did a few years ago. I have to wrestle. I have to do as much shows as possible to make a living. It's independent wrestling is not lucrative. It's a hustle. And it's different than it was 5 years ago where I got out of AEW and I was selling all these T-shirts. How many Joey Janela T-shirts does someone want to own now? They want to buy a Marcus Mathers T-shirt. They want to buy a Flying Ryan T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They have 19 Joey Janela T-shirts. So the hustle, the indies for me at 37 years old is getting way harder. I've been around people. Some of these fans have seen me the last 15 years straight. So for me to go online and make a big deal out of this, I had to be pissed off, because I'm missing out on this humongous payday. I'm out fucking basically double rent money, from one show. So it was embarrassing, and it is what it is. But I mean well with what I did, and good luck to Produce. Good luck to Adam. But he needs to learn how to fucking speak to people properly.
He did post a tweet a little bit ago. Let me read it. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but he said that he let his passion get the best of him. Apologies to the hardworking crew and the wrestlers who made such an incredible show happen on Monday. Getting baited into drama, detracting from that worthy attention. That's on me. Going to lay low and focus on creative and business and let the hardworking team who creates amazing content and marketing materials speak for us. See you all on September 13th. Exciting announcements to come. Joey, good luck on Thursday. Thank you.
And like I said, this guy was a good friend. Like, he was the nicest guy. I've known this guy for years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've known him for a long time. And it was always like a joy to be around. And somewhere over the last year, it's just changed. And I don't know if it's with me. Like we used to party a lot, of course. Like, especially Atlantic City, he would have the big suite, have a party suite, or we'd go to Hard Rock and drink after the shows or wherever we were at. He's come to Japan with us and whatnot, and he's done a lot for GCW. We've done a lot for him, you know. Um, but you can't talk to people like that, and it's like not only me. Like, I'm getting in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. I'm getting a thread of 45 texts from him with bad wrestling ideas. And then you wake up, you see this crazy fucking thread of wrestling ideas, and you go to him like, listen, this is not really a good idea, which I'll tell him. And then he responds very, a lot of like, this is not just me, this is a lot of wrestlers. And then he'll respond very rudely, like he's the smartest man in wrestling. And we all knew something was up, but he has kids and I wish him well. And, maybe he should think about getting some help or something for whatever he's doing to himself. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, especially like, it's one thing when I go online and shit on Bubba Ray Dudley or something, or Nicola Picchio, whatever the fuck his name is, or JD from New York, or Sean Ross Sapp, when I shit on those guys. But to do that with someone that you were friends with and really good friends with, you know what I'm saying? It's upsetting, And it's like the whole thing, like he was booking JCW like for years. JCW was just like I guess he would just book the card and he wasn't really, and then they'd just go out and do the show. And they were before GCW back in the day, and then JCW came back and they were doing them at the Mecca at Ridgefield Park, and became a little bit more hands on when it came back, and it was at Ridgefield, a little bit more telling people storylines and stuff, which is fine. It's his money, like half his money. Half of it is Brett's money. But yeah, just over the last year, like it's gotten crazy. I think the discrepancy, I mean the argument started between Brett and him. And the reason he started to produce and left JCW to Brett was over the Jacob this year, over like the finish of the show. Yeah, I think the finals was Billy Starks and Mason, and he wanted them to shake hands after the tournament was over. And I guess they didn't want to do it or something. So they went up to Brett and they said, hey, they want to shake hands. He's really set on us shaking hands, but we don't want to do it for character purposes or whatnot. And Brett was like, oh, that's no big deal. You guys don't have to shake hands. Just, have a good match, and didn't sit right with him. And it was like one of the biggest meltdowns over the stupidest thing I've ever seen, That's what set everything off over a handshake, I
did wonder what
it's
what
indie
happened
wrestling. He's like, if you look at those texts, some of those texts are crazy. Like he's setting up, like he's doing a show at Wembley or something. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a show in a empty warehouse in Brooklyn. What do you have to do at 8 a.m.? Oh, I got a production meeting and this and that. So I don't know. I feel fucking bad. Like I went to sleep last night going, fuck, did I make a mistake or did I do the right thing? Like, I had this like thought in my head, like you brought all this shit to public forum. And I went to sleep saying, all right, you did the right thing because he talked to you like that. And and I know he's talked to younger wrestlers like that, way fucking worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is my 20th year in the business. I've been through it all. I got into business in 2006. So I was at the end of that weird 2000s era where wrestlers just didn't give a fuck. The end of that era of locker room bullying, hazing, the really sleazy bullshit that goes on. And as a kid, I started when I was 16. I've met all these characters that over the years, it's like, shit, I don't want people to go through what I went through, or even worse. I was kind of liked eventually, but it's really me looking out for the younger generation. And ever since I sobered up, last week was my 2-year anniversary of being sober and not drinking. Me in the locker room, I feel like I've stepped up to the plate of being more of a veteran and a locker room leader, and someone that younger people can look up to. And I really enjoy that aspect now of indie wrestling and helping people with their matches and helping people navigate this business until they get a contract somewhere. And I just love indie wrestling. That is my drug now. That is my alcohol. Every time I wrestle, this past weekend, and it sucks. This bullshit all came after one of the best in-ring performance weekends of me for all year. Just great match. I had 5 matches this weekend. Just great wrestling matches, great performances, And then more people were talking about this bullshit than my match with Jordo and Alec with Megan, which is just one of the best tag matches I've ever had in my life. It's a shame, but it's professional wrestling, and if the in-ring drama isn't hot, the locker room drama is hot, and you guys know that. Doesn't matter. It makes you guys money.
You do have your 20-year show coming up this week. We got Chris Statlander, Marcus Mathers, Nick.
Wait, you're freezing up on me.
Oh,
hello?
No. Is Joey able to hear me?
Can you hear me?
Did you hear everything I said? I just talked for 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now, Joey?
Yeah, I was like, I finally stopped talking. I finally stopped talking, and everyone was fucking frozen.
We've had the most insane audio issues throughout this show, but as I was saying, you do have your show coming up. My God. 20 Years of Bad Boy, August 6th, Asbury Park, New Jersey. On this show, Chris Statlander versus Marcus Mathers, Nick Gage versus
Let me try to call you guys back because you guys keep on freezing. I promise you I'll be right back.
This is amazing. All right, let's audio test this bullshit, guys.
Is this all Joel's fault? I don't echo anymore.
All
Hi.
Joel's fault.
Hello,
Am I okay?
everybody.
I
Everyone
don't
seems
hear an
okay.
echo. Yeah, we don't
Everyone
have
Everybody
seems
hear
okay.
each other.
Yes. Yes.
Joel,
I
can you hear
everybody.
me?
I can hear everybody.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
SP3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we all hear one another.
Nobody's
That's great.
echoing.
Let's see if
Oh,
Sabrina
Sabrina Carpenter's
Carpenter over
here.
here can hear us.
Here
Hello,
we go.
Joseph.
We're back. I thought I was just talking to that was so, but I came back and everyone was frozen. I was
Buddy,
like,
it wouldn't be the 5th weirdest production thing that's happened in the last hour on this show.
you guys should have had a production meeting at 7 a.m.
Come on now. So as I mentioned, 20 Years of Bad Boy this Thursday, Asbury Park, New Jersey. There's Marcus Mathers versus Chris Statlander, Bear Bronson versus Marco Stunt. I love that booking. Slade versus Crowbar. I love Crowbar. Wonderful guy. Nick Gage versus Rhett Titus. You've also got Nick Wayne, Megan Bain on this show as well. You've obviously, this is celebrating 20 years of your career. So I have to ask about definitely the highlight of your career. What was it like to wrestle Giant Silva?
Oh, and Gulliver's Travel match. That's
Yes.
I wish there was footage of that. I did a couple of those actually. So the object of the match was to the promoter that started me, Dapper Johnny, he was the carniest guy ever. Like Carney Deluxe, but he came up with the Goldberg's Trouble match where 5 vanilla midgets would the object of the match would to be to catch Giant Silva in a net and bring him to the back. But always the gimmick was this was a touring match in New Jersey that Giant Silva would put everyone in the net and then put them on a hand truck and wheel them to the locker room. And it was the Gulliver's Travel match. And I did a couple of those. And yeah, I don't remember anything about it. I just wish the footage existed because that's outrageous. But
it looks like you teamed with him at one point as well.
What?
In a match that also included Salvatore Sincere, aka Tom Brandy.
I teamed with the Giant Silva?
It's what it claims. This is your cage match profile. It claims that you, Giant Silva, and the Zombie.
The look on Joey's face is killing me too, as he finds out this information.
This was a match. The Zombie, the Tim Arson Zombie from ECW, by the way. That's who it is.
Yeah.
Who did we wrestle?
It says Salvatore Sincere, Tom Brandy. The Tom Brandy. A guy named TNT, who, of course, I'm immediately going to think, oh, that's Savio. No, it's not Savio Vega, of course.
TNT was like a 50-year-old dude. He was probably like 6'6", bald guy with a giant mustache, looked like a cop.
Sounds kind of
who got
awesome.
into the wrestling business when he was like in his late 40s.
Regular Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah. Great. It sounds like a pretty
Who else
great
was
dude
in this
to be honest
match?
with you. Let me see the name on here. Major Disaster. That's not the name of the match. That's the name of the wrestler in the match. And it was in Long Branch, New Jersey.
Holy shit.
On March 27th, 2009. Let's see who else is in that show.
God.
Kevin, this was the main event, by the way.
Oh boy.
I don't remember anything.
nice.
I teamed with the Giant Silva and the Zombie and fucking Tom Brandy in the match.
So here's an also funny one. Kevin Matthews was on this show and he beat Tom Brandy, who played the Patriot on that show. And he and the Patriot, the real Patriot, had heat over it.
Oh,
because like before the Patriot died, he was on my show and he's like, "Man, fuck that Tom Brandy." And I was like, "Oh, he still got heat to the very end."
Tom Brandy is one of the coolest dudes of all time. I've been trying to get him on spring break for since the beginning. He won't fucking do it. He won't do it. I don't know why he won't do it every year. And we almost had him in like where was that? Vegas this year. He was like, I said, "You want to do the clusterfuck? It's at this." He's like, "Well, I'm not gonna be up for that."
He wrestled 3 weeks ago. Why wouldn't he? Like,
Dude, he's in tremendous shape still. He looks fucking amazing. Dude,
he's still doing the Patriot gimmick that he was never supposed to do.
He's like, he would tell people that he bought the gimmick. He was like the coolest. He was one of the funniest guys ever. And I felt he hated me for a second because actually in Long Branch, New Jersey, every summer we do a day camp show. And there was these giant diving boards at the day camp. So it would usually be 100 degrees in the daytime. And after my match, I'd go to I'd bring my bathing suit. I'd go to the diving boards and do a couple flips or whatnot off. And it was like a highlight of my summer. And I would do it as the show was going on. And Tom Brandy was the main event. And I went up to the locker room and I was like drying off. And Tom Brandy came back from his match and he looks in his stuff. And his wallet is gone, and he had like $600 cash in it. We know who took it, but it wasn't me. But yeah, for like a year, he thought I stole his wallet with $600. I was the only one in the locker room, but someone took it and then they left the show. Who was someone who was notorious for being a locker room thief? I think he's robbed a few guys, Vader and whatnot. But yeah, for Tom Brandy for like a year.
You should expose them right here on the air, is what I think.
No. This is a long time ago. I never heard a story about him stealing at all recently. But Tom Brady for like a year thought I like robbed him of $600. He's like, "Where's the like?" I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hardworking guy. Deliver pizzas, try to make it. So I could do this indie shit. And for a year, and then he realized like a year later, like, oh, Joey could have done that to me. So since then, it's like, but I felt so bad because I was Tom Brady. I was like, Tom Brady's the coolest dude ever. When I'm him, he must have a huge cock because I want to
I'm
be him.
looking at his cage match, and it's interesting. He wrestles as the Patriot, Salvatore Sincere, and Johnny Gunn, which I've never heard him go under. He never wrestles as Tom Brandy anymore.
No, we wanted him to do. I wanted him to do the Mick Foley deal at the clusterfuck.
Oh yeah,
both
yeah.
did.
That would have been awesome.
Because he's Tom Brandy's such a fucking like he was like he was like the original gimmick table dude too. Like he was the one that he was the first guy I ever seen with a gimmick table. But the thing was, it was some shit like he would sell air horns, little American flags. So when the Patriot came out, you waved them. Maybe 8x10s with fake signatures from like The Rock and shit. Of course, there'd be some Tom Brady 8x10s on there with like him wrestling The Rock and stuff. And other like random shit. Like eventually one time he got like a pin machine or some shit. He started making like pins. So he'd have like
enamel pins.
Yeah, just like little little not enamel pins. This is way before that. Just like buttons.
Oh, the buttons
With like a picture of it, with a picture of like fucking I don't know who was like whoever was like hot wrestler at that time. Like I just say like John Cena or some shit. That he would have so much random shit, confetti. Like it was like a dollar store on his fucking table, but of course it's Mario. And he was like the guy. He was the first guy like making like $1,000 just off his fucking gimmick table because he had all this like fake luchador masks. That was a big one, like Rey Mysterio masks, like the cheap ones, like the ones that are like cheap material, But yeah, that guy was like he's king, like Hardy, man. And
okay, guys, I'm
dude.
done asking about Tom Brandy. You all can ask questions now if you want.
Tom Brady's a man, dude. Well, let's just establish that. I would never berate Tom Brady on social media, ever. Tom Brady could do no wrong.
If Tom
Brady told me to rent a car from Minneapolis to the Brooklyn, I would be at that car rental in about 5 minutes. Like, Tom Brady, you must have such a big Italian dick. I
feel like you should have Tom Brandy's retirement match.
I should.
Just don't give him kratom.
But the thing is, he's not going to. Don't say that. Don't bring that back into the public. You know what I'm saying? I avoided jail time, all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You told people they should get hit by a bus over.
Who said that? Me?
You?
I would never. Me? I would never say that.
At a literal
a bus. Oh my god! That's
maybe a car, but not a bus.
I think you said that people who thought that you killed Sabu should die in a plane crash.
No, I said get on the Kratom plane, guys. It's like the Soul plane, but it
didn't have to die. It didn't have to crash.
Kratom, not weed.
I guess Flair survived a plane crash, so.
Yeah, but I didn't want these people to survive. They were making my life hell.
Okay.
However they died, whether it was a crash or too much kratom, as long as
I've had a fucked up 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
2 years.
Hell of a time to get sober.
Yeah, it was, and I've been sober through, like, my sober year. Basically started. I got lit on fire that year by Bubba Ray. Fuck him. He's the WWE bootlicker, brother. All those guys.
Yeah, we have beef with them, so say what you want.
LaGreca, I like LaGreca. He's a nice guy. He looks like an old Tony Deppen, by the way. He looks like a really old Tony Deppen. But he sold out. He sold his soul, and they're going to replace him in about less than a year. Mark my words here on Fightful. Bubba Ray Dudley, of course. That show will probably only be eventually it will be Bubba Ray Dudley, some fucking college intern, and Biggie Langston or something. I don't mean to bring his name into this, but I don't know who. But look, Greca, I can't see it. And then he's gonna go and he's gonna have a melty on social media. They fucked me.
No, he
Whatever.
can have a
We
melting
told you,
here.
you
He can
sold
come
your,
on
Yeah,
in the
he
weed
can show up
and have a
here.
meltdown on the.
we sold
'cause
your,
I'm-
you sold your soul. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna start his YouTube morning show, whatever.
No, he
Right.
can't. We got us.
He's gonna be
He
your
can come right
competition.
on. I'm happy they did it, Joey, because now all the other morning show guests are going to come on this show.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
thrilled.
yeah, like me. If I wake
There
up
you
in
go.
time.
Miss podcast appearances, miss
Yeah,
flights,
he
it's all the
said
same
in
thing.
that thing in those texts, like, you missed press, you missed your flight. I'm like, what do you mean I missed it? He had labeled like, you did this, you didn't promote, you missed
There was one
pre.
time we were doing an interview at like 12:30, and you're like, "Can I push it back 15 minutes? I'm making pasta."
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
It's 12:30 in the
I think you
morning.
were making pasta on air during that interview.
I don't ever remember even making
I remember
pasta.
that.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
might
that's
have been
what
like
you
one
told
of the 5 times in my life I've actually made pasta. Tom Brady style, big Italian. Like that Tom Brady's like the type of guy, like he's still having the big Sunday dinners with the manicotti and the fucking sausage and the big pot with the Italian sausage, hot sausage, meatballs, and one big pot of sauce. You guys
get
watch the
meals for the
Jersey
rest of the
Shore.
week.
Yeah,
get
you
meals
guys
for
watch
the
the
rest of
Jersey.
the week. You get
You
it.
guys watch the Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
You know,
of course,
that whole
of course.
situation.
Of
Sunday
course.
dinner, baby.
Go to
Yeah,
Vinny's house.
I just looked
with
back.
the-
It
with
was
the
March
moms, with the
25th,
pans.
2019. And it wasn't at midnight. I'm sorry. It was at 11:48 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I was probably hammered making pasta.
You used to do the, I forgot what it was called, but it was during COVID, like the Janela after hours streams. Do you remember
Janela
these?
Zone.
Was that what it
Janela
was?
Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hot for a second. People still talk about it every week. They come up to me. I was on the Janela Zone. You remember me? I was 12 years old. You made me run through my mom's closet door.
I remember watching those during COVID. I was like, what is Joey doing at 1
It was
a.m.?
the best, but I'd get canceled for those these days. We had some wild people on those fucking streams. I remember we had Aaron Carter. We got him.
Yes.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
It's such a bizarre time, you know what I'm saying? That people were sitting in their house. We had nothing to do, so people were watching me and Leroy on stream dance to fucking whatever song, to singing Mario, Let Me Love You at 3:00 in the morning.
Banger.
People were like, wow. You know what I'm saying? What a weird fucking time. And the times just keep on getting weirder, you know?
Have you had a private conversation with Adam over any of this?
Private.
Have you guys talked
Some of the
about-
screen caps I have are some of the most insane things you ever seen in your life, but we're not going to put them out there.
I'll just send them
I
to
feel
me
bad
so I can
enough.
laugh at them.
I just feel bad enough. I feel bad enough this whole thing happened, but it had to happen. You know what I'm saying? It had to happen.
you
Especially the
fight
shit with
him?
Marcus. The shit with Marcus Mathers is such bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Mathers is like, he's the top of the top right now when it comes to indies. Hardworking, no drama, never gets involved in any drama, just goes and wrestles his fucking ass off. And to get brought into that like that is just such bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not even his doing. And that's someone that uses the WWE uses the WWE ID program to his full to its full benefit. You know what I'm saying? He has he sends X-Pac his matches. AJ Styles watches matches. You know, he gets those critiques. He goes to Natty's once a month, you know, when he's down there at the Performance Center. Or twice a month. Like, that's just a hardworking fucking guy. And then you bring him into this fucking bullshit because you're like, fight the machine. Fight fucking corporate fucking professional wrestling and burn it to the ground. Indie wrestling forever. But fuck everyone else. Don't sign these contracts, but you know, don't prioritize a shitty 1 p.m. show the day before my fucking 8 o'clock Monday pay-per-view. You know? It's just whatever, dude. But for him to bring that shit up, Marcus into the shit was just bullshit. And there's other stories like him sending him like 30 text messages in a row, trying to get him to burn the WWE ID contract in a garbage can in the middle of the ring and shit. Shit Marcus would never even fathom doing ever. You know what I'm saying? And this guy is that delusional or that hopped up on something that someone will be like, Marcus will be like, hell yeah, let's fucking do it, man. Let's burn that fucking WWE ID contract.
Well,
You know?
well, you.
But I don't ever want to wrestle at WrestleMania. I'm just gonna stay here with you, Adam, in fucking Brooklyn, New York, in a fucking warehouse for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Will you open the not your 20th anniversary show because that one's all about you, but the next maybe GCW show? Will you open it eating an orange in the middle of the ring?
No, I just like this. I don't want anything. Like I'm pissed. I'm pissed right now that I had to wake up after I got back from Minnesota last night. I was legit stranded there. It wasn't bad. I just kind of laid in a hotel for the last few days. I went to the Mall of America, you know, and stuff. But yeah, I'm just pissed off that I even have to talk about this shit.
Okay. You mentioned Mall of America, so let's go in a different direction.
No, let's talk about drama more. I love that better.
I just want to know. I just need to know one of the options on the screen cap when you said I should have rented a car. That included taking a boat. Would you have taken the boat?
A boat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken the boat for sure. We could do some fishing on the way to the show. You know, the boats that go the boats that go from that river that goes all the way from Minnesota all the way to Brooklyn, New York, right down the street from the Pioneer Works.
Would have gotten
It's
you right
like-
there.
It's like an 8-hour boat, but it would have been worth it because you could fish while you could. They have like a Michelin star chef on the. You give him the fish, and he makes a fucking sashimi fucking plate for you.
You bring catering back to the boys. It's fine.
The dude did give me his credit card, which is a bad idea because if I was a piece of shit, I would get a burner phone at the thrift store. I would hook it up to Wi-Fi. I would take his credit card and then go gamble on a crypto casino. And lose all of his money. Which I might do today.
Just hand it to somebody else and see.
I'll just do it till I get to the
happens.
payday that I missed out on. And but there was like there was 2 flight options. There was one I thought originally the reason I said I ain't doing all that because I thought he wanted me to fly United to Midway, then Midway to another connection to Philly, and then take a 2-hour Uber to New York. And don't get me wrong, he was paying for all this. And I said, I ain't doing all that. But there was another connection that was seriously, it was one first class seat on a Delta flight. And it was $1,500. And he sent me that. And I said, it's $1,500. And he goes, make the pay-per-view, make the towns, you know? I was like, I mean, no, not really. like I don't want to make the town that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a hell day, especially after I wrestled 5 matches last weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's just a hell for a wrestler who's beat up. Like, Sunday, I worked so hard this weekend. Like, you ever see pictures of Eddie Kingston after a fucking match and he's fucking taped up with ice packs? That was me on Sunday. I had an ice pack taped to my bicep. I thought it was slightly torn. My neck, my back. I look like Giant Baba in the back of the parking lot, like smoking cigarettes, you know, taped with fucking ice packs. And then the next day, the guy wants me to do an 8-hour travel day to go do a Rumble. I was going to agent the Rumble as well for double pay. So I missed out on this money to just farm drama Twitter to promote. This is what people. Joey Janela is farming drama from this to promote the main event of his 20th anniversary, which is not the case at all. People make up these theories. It's crazy, but while we're talking about the drama, let me promote my 20th anniversary main event. Tomorrow night in Asbury Park, it's going to be me, Megan Baden, for the first time ever. Leo Rush is on my side, my greatest rival ever, versus Jordo, Alec, and Nick Wayne, and that's the one night reunion of the East West Express, Jordo and Nick Wayne, and it's a monster 6-man with unlimited time. I only have 7 matches on this show, just so everyone can get as much time as possible to do what they got to do without Brett throwing his walkie-talkie at the fucking wall. And yeah, it's gonna be a phenomenal show. And the show is it's a very New Jersey indie looking show with people from my past. Crowbar's rehabbed the fuck out of me and many wrestlers many times from many injuries. From the kindness of his heart, I think we've had 8 matches together. I'm actually the one that had his first match back after he retired in the early.
Incredible
2000s.
guy.
Yeah, and he just got the bug, and this we've wrestled 8 times, and I just thought him and Slade. I'm like, this is a psychopath from, the character from back then, a psychopath character now, which Slade is not really. Crowbar is the character. Slade is really a mental case. But I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. But yeah, it's pretty good. But anyways, watch that show.
Okay, you mentioned Crowbar retirement and everything. Are you mad?
Sean Ross sat. Sean, I seen him disappear off the screen.
Oh, what
Let's
were
make
you
sure
doing?
he's not doing anything. They'll zoom into that clip on.
Now you can book me on this show.
Yeah, I
I
know.
fit right in.
Yeah, you and Adam in a
I'll
5-star hotel room after a produce show.
I'll represent mid 2010s Joey on the show.
Mid 2010s Joey.
We can do like an entrance like Sting did for his retirement, and I'll come out as like non-sober Joey.
Yeah,
like Sting's kids did.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah, we could have like all the like Cody Rhodes entrance at.
There you go.
Where we have all the generations.
I'll come out with a sledgehammer and I'll just crack an 8-ball with it.
It's like Joey Janela from 2009 with the Giants of Tricky. That's a weird tag. That's an amazing, like, that is like shit. Sometimes people will be like, you would be watching shoot interviews back in the day and they bring up a match to the wrestler. Like, I don't remember that shit. Now I'm at the point where it's like, yeah, you team with Tim Arson, the Zombie, Giant Silva, and fucking Tom Brandy in a tag match, and I'm like, how the fuck do I not remember that? It definitely happened.
Find matches from people early in people's careers where I'm like, oh, you probably imagined you were going to see this person 15 years from them because you're both great wrestlers, but I see Giant Silva in yours, and I'm like, well, that's far more interesting than a good wrestler.
Yeah, I mean. Like I've done the last 20 years is like I've had matches with a lot of interesting guys, terrible wrestlers, old wrestlers. That cage match is like I could do a podcast of just going over the Joey Janela anthology and telling, but now I've realized maybe not because I don't even remember these matches even fucking happened.
You and Hurricane against Chetty and Nova.
I know that. I remember that one. That's awesome. That was the last time Nova and Chetty teamed up. That's an awesome one. That was WrestleMania weekend 2012 in New Jersey. That's fucking cool, man. I seen Nova the other day. He was at the Martell show. I'm friends with him and his brother.
He lives out here in Kentucky.
Yeah, he was just here visiting family and he came to the show. I haven't seen him in years. I love Nova. I love his brother Donnie B. But I seen him, and I know he's like him and his brother basically were the mentors to Big Boom AJ. So
yeah,
I pull up to the show. Like this show's like legit 8 minutes from my house on the beach. You know, it's at a club bar I go to all the time, and I park in the lot, and I fucking pull up, and then Big Boom AJ's just standing there with his cameraman. I go, oh shit, they must have got Big Boom AJ to make a surprise appearance. You know, cool as hell. So I walk in and I go to Sergio, who's one of the promoters of that show. I go, yo, you guys got Big Boom AJ as a surprise? He's like, what are you talking about? We didn't get Big Boom AJ. I said, he's outside. I just seen him on the boardwalk right in the parking lot, and he walked up to the boardwalk. He said, we didn't get him. So then I see Nova there, Mike, and I said, yo, are you with did you tell Big Boom AJ to come here? Your boy? He's like, what do you mean? I said, I seen him on the boardwalk. He's like, he's here? So he texts, he's like, no way. So he texted him. Boom. No, probably he texted Big Boom AJ. He's like, yo, there's a wrestling show at Martell's. Come through. So then Big Boom AJ walks in. This is the first time I ever meeting him. And he walks in the locker room and comes up to me. He takes a picture of me. On his phone, he said, Joey Janela, so nice meeting you, brother. He's like, let's give the camera, let's do a boom. And then we did a boom picture or video or something. He never sent it to me or never posted it. But it happened. He was there. He said hello to Nova. He took a boom picture with me. And then he left. But there was no Rizzler. There was no, what's his kid's name?
Big Justice.
Big Justice.
Big Justice. There was none of that. It was just, and then he left. He said, I'm going to get pasta with my mother or some shit. But
that's
I
had you cook it at midnight.
What?
He could have just had you cook it at midnight.
I mean, if he wants to come over, you know what I'm saying? But the Rizzler needs to come too, man. I need to meet the Rizzler, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of he's still got the clout. But before I hit the bricks, another thing across your 20 years I would like to hear about is you teaming with Coco Beware.
What?
You teamed with Coco Beware?
No, this is fucked up.
You teamed with
There's no
Coco
way.
Beware.
There's no fucking way I teamed with Coco Beware.
Yeah.
Where is the show? What does it say?
Is Rahway, New Jersey. Oh, no, it gets better. It gets better, too. It is Starman, Taka Suzuki, Mike Dennis, and Coco Beware against, I don't know who Apollyon is, but the Almighty Sheik, QT Marshall, and George South. It went 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
That wasn't me. That was a
one
different
wasn't you.
No, that was a different person. That costume.
Okay.
Oh,
That might have been the night. That might have been the Starman debut. The night before. What was it? Was that Supercard? What did it say? What's the name of the show?
Listen to the people. This was also a
PWS.
match. The dark match on this show was the Briscoes against Adam Cole and Davey Richards.
Was the dark match in the show?
It was a dark match. Mil Mascaras was on this show. Big Van Vader faced Too Cold Scorpio on this show.
Yep. This is the night before I debuted as Starman. So this is the story. So this match happened, and VSK was originally Starman.
Okay.
But the day before, so VSK was supposed to be Starman, and he had the second day, day 2 of this PWS extravaganza, he had a wedding to go to, and I happened to be there. I did a Great Muda seminar earlier in the day, and they said we need
the show.
Yeah, and Kevin Matthews and Pat Buck and Eric, they were like, we need someone to portray this Starman character. And I wrestled. That was like the first time I started wrestling like the real got in there with like the real super indie guys. Like AR Fox was really hot at that time. So it was me, AR Fox, Samurai Del Sol, and Taka Suzuki, who in a 4-way match. That was my debut as Starman, and I just killed it. I absolutely killed it, where I added all the glitching and the video game bullshit and the freezing and all that to the presentation. They said, you got the job. You're Starman now. And then like the next week I did that thing at Monday Night Raw where I was trying to did a publicity stunt at Monday Night Raw where I dressed up as Starman, and I never got on camera, but I'm walking down, and during Ziggler and Bryan Danielson are having a match. It's at Continental Airlines Arena in Jersey, and everyone in the crowd is chanting, "We want Starman, we want Starman," and that was like the week after, a couple weeks after those shows. So yeah, from there I just really had the gimmick. But the first night it was VSK, and then it was me. I had that match. I did that publicity stunt that went on like Kotaku, which is a big video game site, and like all these dirt sheets and shit. That was like my first taste of like viral success. But yeah, I know for a fact I was like, fuck, I definitely never teamed with the Birdman, Coco Beware.
Well, we're fixing cage match profiles at this point. Like we can get
Yeah.
that moved over to VSKs.
Yeah, because those Germans at Cage Match, they only know that they don't know that there was 18 Starmans.
This
Because after I had a falling out there with PWS, of course, Joey Janela had a falling out with someone. You know, can't leave a company in a respectful. Thank you guys. Thanks for doing business with you. You know, it always has to end in drama. But they were trying out like Starman. Like, who's gonna be the heir to the Starman throne? Like Joey did it so good. They're like John Silver. They put John Silver in the costume for a little bit. They put Brian XL in the costume of it, and he's a thick dude, so they were calling him Fat Starman. But it was clearly not me. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian XL is a jacked up dude, but it's a tight latex costume. You know, there was a few Starmen after me. I don't know who they settled on. I think Johnny Silver did a good job. But yeah, drama and Joey Janela, you know, it just happens. You know, I don't farm it. I just attract it, just like I attract women, because I'm a cute boy. I'm a cute boy, and all the women want to kiss my succulent, toothless mouth.
I was waiting to see.
And let's get some facts out there. No one's gonna care.
Oh boy!
But people send me these fucking Reddit threads whenever I get in drama.
Why? Why
And
are you reading them, Joey?
And there's a ton of people. Every other person says I'm some kind of meth head, some kind of crack head, that I smoke meth, that I smoke crack. I was never a drugs guy. Let's get that out there right now. Megan said it best. She said, well, sometimes, Joey, you look like, and actually not sometimes, most of the time in all your fucking Instagram pictures, you look like a fucking crackhead. You know?
Yeah.
This is why people are calling you a crackhead, because you make these crackhead faces. Okay?
But like the tooth is a business decision at this point. Like,
yeah, because it's cool, you know? And then like,
yeah, it's a badge of honor.
Like I went to Japan after like I lost a tooth, and like all the kawaii, all the girls like pointing at my tooth. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what, this might be something. And then you go out and like the girls like even like in the States are like, oh yeah, nice missing tooth. You know, I like to put my tongue in there, saying shit like that.
Oh, good God.
It's like,
was that Megan's pickup line to you?
yeah, she's like, can I put my pinky toe in your tooth hole? No, but anyways, let's get it out there right now. I do not smoke crack. I've never smoked crack. I'm sure it's a wonderful feeling the first couple times you hit that crack pipe. You know what I'm saying? And it might be beneficial to me. Sandman actually told me one time he was in a hotel room with the Rock and Roll Express and the Iron Sheik. And Iron Sheik said, Bubba, let me hit the pipe. And every time he hit the crack pipe, they weren't all doing crack together. Iron Sheik was the only one. They were doing other gimmicks and probably drinking, but Iron Sheik was the only one actively smoking the crack pipe. So every time Iron Sheik said, Bubba, let me smoke the crack, he would be like, he would do 100 squats. And he said, and everyone would be like, he said, Bubba, you cannot let the crack high go to waste, you know? So that's why Iron Sheik was so maybe, dude, maybe I wouldn't have these little fucking chicken legs if I smoked some crack and got on the Iron Sheik, just smoked it and did some fucking squats. You know what I'm saying? But I never smoked crack
Well, listen, we'll run that as a headline. We will run Joey Janela says he has never smoked crack as a
or
headline.
meth.
Okay.
Or
Hold on,
kratom, and I've never
I
touched
already
I've never
tweeted.
touched kratom in my fucking life.
Or meth.
What
Okay, thank you.
basically
Added
the only
that.
thing I was addicted to, besides online gambling, was alcohol. And
I made
let's get that out there.
money on Charlie Puth singing the national anthem this year. The betting line at my bookie was like, oh, will Brave last longer than 7 seconds? And I was like, that fucking Aura Farmer? Yeah, he's stretching that out way over 7 seconds. No way. No way that was.
I don't know even know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Charlie Puth, the singer.
I need to go outside and hit the pipe, brother. I need to be more alert now. Joey Janela does
you're
not
getting this type of content on WDB radio. That's for sure.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck that. What you're getting is Bubba Ray Dudley going, wow. You know that
Bubba Ray
stupid-
Dudley
every
ever
clip you
confirmed that
see
he's
him,
not
he's like
smoked
talking
crack
like
on
this,
WDB radio. I don't think so.
his fucking every clip I see of him is talking with this fake enthusiasm to like these WWE wrestlers, and he's so fucking corny, this guy. Like, he's like on the top of my fucking fuck you Joey Janela rankings. You know what I'm saying?
Can we get
Still.
the full rankings of this?
I agree.
Oh my god. Ricky Shane Page is always at the top of the list. Fuck his ass. But
Not
Bubba Ray
literally,
Dudley
I
might be number one on that fucking list.
Ooh.
And I haven't seen him this summer at all at DJs or anything. And everyone's telling me at DJ, well, he lives like 10 minutes from me in Belmar. He has a house there. He also has a house in Connecticut. But everyone tells me that he hasn't been out there since I said anything because he doesn't want people to see him there.
Damn.
But yeah, but he's a loser. And he's probably the one that fucking telling LaGreca, yeah, this is gonna be great. Let's sell our soul, sell your soul, old Tony Deppen looking fuck. But
Somebody's asking for Joey and SRS versus Bully Ray and Dave. I'm the second best worker in that match.
is Dave Meltzer or what other Dave?
No, Dave LaGreca.
Oh, I forgot we were talking about Dave LaGreca. I'm fucking cooked, guys. Maybe I should start smoking crack or meth or something. I'd be more like, yeah, I'd be texting people like, yeah, throw the WWE fucking ID in the trash can at my 20th anniversary show tomorrow from Asbury Park.
It is available on Triller, by the way.
Just Incredible is actually texting me.
Anniversary show, not
that's
crack or meth.
That's a random text. I've been getting texts. I just got 3 texts in a row from Just Incredible.
Oh boy.
Well,
He's good. He's doing good for himself right now. He's
that makes
sober.
me
He
happy.
looks awesome.
Does
Like,
he? Good for him.
I've known Just Incredible since I was 9 years old. How weird is that? Since he was ECW champion.
Weird.
When he was ECW champion, I went to his house. He was all like somaed up on the couch, and we watched Little Nicky, the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Because my mom is friends with his wife, her sister, and their mother. And my mom used to babysit and her friend Kelly babysit Just Incredible's kids who all went to my high school. But he was in bad shape. And Hazlitt Hope Network is where I grew up. Hazlitt, they have something called the Hope Network that my friend Phil started. It's like a nonprofit. It helps people get in rehabs and shit. And they got Just Incredible in a facility, and he's been sober for many months now. He looks great.
Hell yeah.
So
He looked good a couple months ago at AIW. He looked better than he's looked in years.
I definitely, if he keeps up with this, I'll definitely 100,000% have a match with him. Because I have pictures of him. Like, I've known him since I was 9 fucking years old, which is weird. He was ECW champion, and I was fucking watching Little Nicky at his fucking house.
I saw him take a ladder shot, he did the ladder spot in the corner, and he hit it on his lower back, and I was like, okay, he's feeling all right enough to do that.
Yeah, Just Incredible's cool, man. He was a cool dude, but yeah, I don't know why he messaged me 3 times. Maybe he fell off the wagon. He heard me say fucking crack on fire.
Well, maybe you should try it.
I've got. He was.
Link up.
I don't know. No, he's good. He's doing good for himself. He looks great. He lost so much weight. Good for him. I love when those guys, especially like, when guys like get clean, and they stay clean, like Jake the Snake Roberts, he got clean and stayed clean. Like he's fucking, what a cool ass dude he is. What a cool ass dude. And he's been sober for like 10 years
So
now.
you would certainly wrestle him as Aldo Montoya at some point, yeah.
Let's get the Just Incredible match out of the way, then.
Yes.
We'll get Aldo.
Then the Aldo match.
Yeah, he's not in Aldo shape yet.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Just
You
Incredible.
remember Saturday Night Slam Masters?
Yeah.
I used to like pretend that the little stingray guy was Aldo Montoya because they were built very similarly. But listen, Aldo was never doing that move set that Stinger did in that game ever.
I mean, who was thinking of these fucking characters back in the day? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You go back, I watch, because I have like my TV is usually on YouTube, and it's like a constant feed of, like in the middle of the night, like it'll just stay on throughout the night. It'll be like, I'll fall asleep usually, believe it or not, to the Jim Cornette podcast. Okay. It's usually Jim Cornette. Oh, it's either, these are the two podcasts. There's Jim Cornette or Kevin Nash. Has a very soothing voice that will put me right to sleep. I'll put them on the TV. It's usually Cornette, but then with the algorithm of YouTube,
voice, right?
Like the algorithm of YouTube, we'll go through like many videos throughout the night, and I'll wake up and it'll be like superstars from like 96, and then like Aldo Montoya will be in the ring, or like all these weird. It's like, fuck, who thought of this shit? Was Tom Pritchard hanging around with the Iron Sheik at the hotel room?
Wrestlers.
Bruce Pritchard. Tom Pritchard was probably doing it too, hanging around.
No, I love when wrestlers had jobs. You had he's not a good person, so I won't mention his name, but you had the Trash Man, you had the Goon, and the Repo Man.
I mean, you could argue that Dumpster Drosy was the real Goon.
Well, yes.
Based on
what happened.
Who's the one that was outed as a diddler recently?
That's
Duke Hopper?
Yeah, that's Duke Drosy.
Wow.
Yeah. He's like doesn't have a foot either, so he's running around one-footed being a diddler.
Yeah, that's like the pedo catcher videos on Twitter. Like you walk into fucking Walgreens and TL Hopper's there with no foot. Excuse me, everybody. This guy is here to be the 13-year-old boy.
Could you imagine
trying to run videos? Away? And then they try to run away. They just fucking tackle him into a fucking, like a perfect, like they'll tackle him into, it's like almost like set up there. It's like a perfectly good stack of like fucking uncrustable boxes in a pile. They'll like tackle him right through it. Those videos are ridiculous,
I'll bid you fellas adieu. You all can finish this interview without me. Joey, it's a pleasure. Everybody, please check out Joey.
I didn't even know I was going to see you here today, Sean. Thanks for coming on the Joey Janela Power Hour.
Yeah. How could I pass up this opportunity when I'm pretty sure the last headline you gave me is, if you think that I killed Sabu, I want you to die in a plane crash. How could I not, right?
That's a great headline, dude.
It is a fantastic headline.
Can we get the headline out there right now that Joey Janela does not smoke crack?
Oh, I already
posted. Oh, yeah, it's already
there.
It's already been
the tweet. It says,
"Oh, that one's gonna go over well. That one's gonna go over well because these people are not reading the articles. They're gonna think like, Joey Janela definitely smokes crack, and Matt. They're just gonna they're gonna repost that headline, and they're just gonna say, "Yeah, sure, kid."
I posted that he's never smoked crack, and then you clarified, so I quote tweeted it, and it says "or meth," and now I'm gonna screenshot that and put it on Facebook, where the real engagement happens.
Oh, Facebook is the best.
It is.
Let me tell you, I remember I haven't seen it in a while. I love those fake like India.
I hate it so much, man.
Tabloids.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Where
like
it's
that post pictures of Megan and shit.
Oh yeah, they're insane. And then like the next post will be like Roman Reigns and Vince McMahon kissing, and it'll be like Vince McMahon is coming back on Monday.
And then people believe this shit is the best thing.
It'll have like 20,000 likes on it. It's
It's
the
insane,
most
and
bullshit I've ever seen.
they broke the code because they're just doing that for the fucking money.
Of course, yeah.
So they're like, wow, pro wrestling fans are so
Stupid.
absolutely stupid that we can fucking make the stupidest AI pictures or headlines or whatever, and we'll just make $1,000, $10,000 a post. Like
And
the
if
guy
I
from
if
Ringside
I
News
debunk
thinks he's
any of
got
this
it.
stuff, people will be like, nobody's gonna believe that anyway. And I'm like, guys, it'll have 20,000 likes on a post like that.
Yeah, it's the same guys. It's probably in the same office building. The same guys up, like in the next room. The guys are doing like the phone call scams. Like, your iPhone's been hacked. You know, you got to watch those videos on YouTube. Those are some great videos. The guys,
I love those.
the hacker
scammer paybacks.
They'll find the specific call
so
centers.
fucking good. So
Joey,
good.
it was lovely to see you.
Nice seeing you, pal. See you soon. And then
Now
there
the
was
real conversation can start,
fourth.
right?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Sean Ross Sapp, who do you ever beat?
You lumped him in with like certain people that I don't think Sean deserves to be lumped in with earlier.
Oh, the guy from Ringside was Steve Carrier.
Him, agents, other podcast hosts.
We should have like a charity boxing show where all the dirt sheet guys have like boxing matches against each other.
Sean would do really well.
I like that.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of everyone. No, but Meltzer would be like
Meltzer's jacked. Alvarez
jacked
trained.
as fuck.
Alvarez
will fuck
does
up some
jiu-jitsu.
people.
Yeah, those three guys. But Steve Carrier is like, I would be like, who could beat the shit out of this guy the most? You know, his face is already deformed. You know, but who could make it more deformed?
It would be like a gauntlet match, basically. He get his ass kicked by everybody.
Everybody. That guy, he is so weirdly jealous of me. He wants to be me. He probably dresses up as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole thing was bizarre. Like, this whole summer, it's been nonstop Joey Janela Twitter fucking beefs.
Well, you farm the drama, Joey. Knock it
Dude,
off.
maybe I am, dude. Maybe I'm just not realizing it. Maybe every week it's Nick LaPicchio, Steve Carrier, Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba Ray Dudley's the only one that's not a fucking weirdo hopped up on something. Maybe drunk. You know?
Can I change the topic for 2 seconds?
What happened?
You know, no, it's actually not it's nothing bad. I actually want to talk about your match for Mystery Wrestling a couple of weeks ago.
Oh shit.
Was it the weirdest fucking match you've ever put on? Because you've been in some doozies, but this one was a 12-minute Ironman match with Cecil Nix, and I can't even do it justice. You had to pin or get pinned, and the points mattered. And yeah, that was a crazy ass match. Tell me about putting that one together, because I think it was out of the realm of your normal matches.
Yeah, I mean, Cecil Nix is he's like the king of bullshit in Canada. I've known him for many years. And I'm like kind of the king of bullshit in the United States. Like, if you want to have like the dumbest match possible, hit me up. You know? But Uno was fucking 100%. He's like, we got to do this. And he's like, do you know, like, can you think of a stipulation? He asked me or something. But of course, Cecil Nix probably came up with this. And he had a lot of spots planned already, and then I just like threw in my 2 cents to things, and I came up with that finish with the unnecessary screw job, which was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think that was like match of the year quality, I think, type shit.
I mean, it was highly enjoyable, and people were just kind of laughing their way through it. It was great. You had cameo appearances, you had hot dog men, you had everything. Come on.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing about that match is before the mascot came out, Metal, who's like one of the mascots for the Montreal Canadiens hockey team. Cecil Nix's partner was supposed to run out and do a spot with me, and then the mascot would come out. But I guess no one told him his cue, so he missed his cue. So we're sitting there, we're waiting for his partner to come out, and we're just standing there, and he just never comes. So they just hit the mascot's music, and then he came. But we were so confused, like, you're part of it. Like, why did he never come out? You know? He's like, no one told me. But that match was
See,
so fucking ridiculous, dude.
I thought the problem was, so I was right at the entrance and I was looking down the stairs at the entrance, and there was a bit of miscommunication. I thought it was because the guy, whoever was supposed to be in the metal costume, wasn't ready. But now I'm finding out that it was actually supposed to be the Cecil's partner doing this instead, right?
Yeah, we were sitting there like in the ring, like, oh, this is gonna go off the rails bad.
That's
Because
amazing.
the metal music is playing for a good 30, maybe it felt like forever before he came out. We're like, oh, tell me this guy's gonna miss his fucking cue too. And this is a 12-minute match, so it's like, shoot, 12 minutes. So I'm like, shit, this is gonna go to hell. But luckily the fucking mascot came out and saved the day. And yeah, I mean, Mystery Wrestling, I believe, is gonna be the number one indie in the in North America next year. 100%, I believe that. I've never seen anything like it. I went on fucking Blue Sky. Someone told me. I think Cecil told me. He's like, they're going crazy on Blue Sky. Is that the name of it? Blue Sky, right?
Yeah, Blue Sky. Yeah. I did an interview with Cecil and it popped off on Blue Sky of all places. So I get it.
Yeah, I said it's going crazy. And then I went outside to have a cigarette and I went through it. It took me like 10 minutes to go through a thread about, it felt like 2018 again, like pre AEW days. Like when you would go online and Beyond Wrestling or whatever would have like a thread on Reddit and a thread on this. Like there was, like I sent the video, I said to Brett, I said, you should try to get them on the collective next year. I said, they're going to blow up. They're blowing up already. But I said, next year it's going to be even crazier. I said, look at this. He said, on Blue Sky. And Brett goes, no one uses Blue Sky. I said, you want to make a fucking bet, dude? I took a video screen cap and sent him. And I scrolled through the whole thing, and the video was 3 minutes long. And as fast as possible. And I said, I mean, Mystery Wrestling is going to be the fucking top dog. It's just so unique, and they don't give a shit. You get a little bit of everything, man. And they got the Invisible Man there, and they stay true to the gimmick with the bad boy vision and all this shit. So expect to see me more in Mystery Wrestling in the coming year. It's a tremendous place. It's absolutely tremendous. And I wish and Uno and is just like one of the nicest dudes ever. I know those dudes forever. All the Canadian dudes in that kind of Ottawa, Montreal vicinity are just like some of the most unique, cool dudes ever. For real.
Oh, co-sign on that.
Like always, like you even knew that when I was like a teenager, like watching the IWS shows, you knew all these guys were fucking characters. Like now I'm at a point, if I meet someone in the States, I'm like, oh, this guy's definitely from like Montreal. You can just tell. Like they're just cool ass dudes, funny ass dudes.
And honestly, I just last thing is like they've come a long way from some of the bullshit that they had to deal with in the schools, like even 15 years ago. And now what's been going on with the Montreal scene, the Ottawa scene has been great because a lot of people have picked up the mantle and like trained them right. It's great.
Yeah, and I love all those guys. Like the C4 guys are always been the best. They were one of the first people to give me a chance. Steven and Mark. It's just whatever. It's like all those guys are just so unique and cool. And I've never really. I'm sure like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm sure those guys are fucking rad as well. But I've never even met them. But I'm cool with all their friends. But what a cool locker room it is when you go over there. I've been going over there for 10 years now in that. Sydney. That's why, like, when I was in Toronto for this, doing a show, and I'm going to do the CNE and stuff, if I don't retire in 2 weeks. That's why I had to jump on the Warp Tour in Montreal, because that's going to be a hell of a fucking time, Just so all those guys and that area of Canada, just so nice, dude. The best, you know. So I definitely want to go up there more and more this next year.
I'm gonna let y'all continue the interview. I have to.
Did I bore you to death, dude?
No, not at all.
You want me to
I
talk
actually
about
stayed-
smoking meth?
No, I actually
Well-
had to go back to. I had to go back to work at 12, and I stayed 24 minutes after because I enjoyed talking to you. Jay.
Wait, you want to? Would you going back to? So you take a break at work to do the podcast?
So work more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to work more, basically.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Cool.
But thank you
I
guys.
don't-
I'll let y'all
Appreciate
Thank
you.
continue.
you. Good.
See you later, pal.
Thanks, Joey.
Thank
Later,
you.
guys.
Joe, are you mad that Jushin Liger came out of retirement again and now you're not his last match?
I'm fucking angry. I thought it was just a run-in. I said, good. Shit. And then I realized that I like a cage match and it was like a rumble or some shit.
Yeah, it was like the first, I don't remember what they called it, but yeah, it was some type of rumble that he won as well. So it couldn't even.
He won it?
Yeah, he won it as well. So you're not even like his last like victory or anything.
Just brutal, dude. All these guys' last match just had Boo, Waltman, weird ones like Lash LaRue, Barry Horowitz. There's a lot of weird ones that I'm just happy. Marty Jannetty on his last match. I wanted Liger to be on like the top of that totem pole, but
You got to get him.
thanks, Eric Cannon. Thank you, Sonny Ono. Thank you for making an agreement. You know, that ruins my fucking legacy.
You have to get him on a spring break show and just do another short match to reclaim that accolade.
Yep. I'll just do it. Like, I'll just wait, like maybe a couple more years till, like, you know, Liger can't be doing active shit forever. He's
Yeah.
getting up there. I say, I'll make him do something with the Invisible Man. So I really get to win there. Liger's last match. They said, "Oh, Liger." Fans were so pissed when I wrestled Liger because they were like, "He had such this great retirement at the Tokyo Dome, and he comes out to have a match with Joey Janela in Winston-Salem, North Carolina." Sorry, guys, but now I'm not his last match, so fuck me.
I don't think we've talked about the Sandman Invisible Man match or the match of the year, in my opinion. Legitimately, like from the build to the actual match, my favorite match of this year. How I want to know what went into all of that from, because Sandman was like a fan of Invisible Man. I remember the podcast a few years ago where he's like, I love the Invisible Man. I would do something like that. And people thought like it was crazy. And then here he is having his last match against the Invisible Man. Please tell me everything about this match.
Speaking of cool ass dudes, the Sandman is probably the coolest dude ever. I wish I could hang out with him and his crew like every day. You know, those guys are so awesome. I think his sons were actually like his sons and like Gunk and Tasha were all fans of the Invisible Man gimmick, and I think they went to the Clusterfuck last year, and they showed Hack the Invisible Man shit, and he's like, "This is great. I want to do this." So originally it was like Hack wants to do the Clusterfuck and wants to do a spot with the Invisible Man. I said, "Fuck that. I can make a whole match out of it." You know what I'm saying? I can write out a whole match that limits you to with all smoke and mirrors, and we can make it this big fucking, like, imagine the most what the fuck match on paper is the Sandman versus Invisible Man. And especially that we're like the twists and turns going into spring break this year is like, you didn't know. Like when we did that video, the Sandman's last match, everyone was like, Joey's gonna wrestle the Sandman. Joey Janela's gonna end another one, you know? Not in that way. Other career, not life. But anyways, yeah, so when we went that route, and for like a good couple weeks, everyone's like, "Oh, it's Janela versus Sandman." blah, blah, blah. Then we put out the Invisible Man video, and everyone was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was so proud of the build to spring break this year. And the matches, you know, I have like in my notes on my phone, I have written the whole Sandman Invisible Man match and the whole me and Brody match, you know. And maybe I'll, you know, save those forever and put them in book one day or some shit. But basically, the Sandman match went to almost, I'd say, 90% according to plan. Like Sandman missed some spots that we had. Like I had a spot where Sandman would be sitting in the corner and Fonzie would put the chair on him, and then they would act like the Visual Man is giving him the Van Terminator, and Sandman would be laying there and he would slap the chair to make the sound. Because we went over the match. We went over the match at I would go to Philly to Catch Point and go over the match with him. But yeah, what a cool ass fucking dude. The video we made, the video Michael Priesler made, I wrote out and he just directed it to a T, and the quality, that was like one of the most tremendous pieces of, that might have been even, the match is a tremendous piece of business, but that video package, wrestling wise, I think is the best wrestling related video package of the year. When they're searching for the Invisible Man and
the Nelly Furtado one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
Like I don't drink anymore, but once in a while I'll indulge in like a 5% like THC like seltzer or some shit. Because I can't do too much high milligram weed things because I go paranoid. I'll be acting like Adam on Twitter. But I drink those once in a while, and I was coming up with this. I'm like, I started listening. I was listening. The Nelly Furtado, I'm Like a Bird came on, and I'm like, you know, that's what popped in my head. Of all things, it would be funny if the Sandman was singing "I'm Like a Fucking Bird," and that's where it came up. It's like, well, then there could be this montage of him doing all these things and this and that, and Nelly Furtado is playing, but it's really he's just what a fucking video, dude. And the whole talk show thing that happened that we filmed on that happened on the same day as we filmed that video. What a fucking day it was, you know. And we went in like Sandman only had one guest. Like this is a TV like Philadelphia. The host is like a legendary newscaster from Philadelphia. Mike, like he is like legendary. So he only had one guest, and Gunky was his Sandman's guy. But then the producer came in and seen us all sitting there. He's like, "Oh no, all you guys come in the green room." So we all came in, and then the guy came back. He's like, "Wait, are you Joey Janela?" I said, "Yeah, man. Oh, we got to have you on too." So right there, I said, "Okay, this is my in. This is when I'm going to pitch to these fucking guys."
Did we finally lose Joey? It took an hour.
Yeah, I think Joey froze.
Come back, Joey. Come back.
I have so many more questions about this match too.
I'm sure you do.
This is my favorite match of the year.
I'm aware. We need to get to this. Come back, Joey.
I do
Jerry,
like
how you
the,
doing?
as somebody said, it's like the Royal Rumble. Now there's 3 left. We're about to lose Joey, so it's just gonna be me and you.
Me and you. He'll come back. Joey always comes back, unless his data finally crapped out on him.
Yeah, my
He's
computer
used his
was
data.
about to die, so I had to plug in my computer.
Oh well, I'm on a computer, so I'm good. I'm not on a laptop, so I gotta wait. No, don't, not you too. You don't get to freeze too. What is this? Am I gonna win by just default because y'all froze? Come back. This is ridiculous. This is what I get. I gotta wait for Joey to come back. I gotta wait for Jeremy to come back. If this is how this ends, this is actually incredibly apropos. There is no way that this is how this ends. I don't even want to talk about the other stuff that's there. Do I think Brock Lesnar's retiring? No. There it is. There's your thumbnail talk. I gotta wait for Jeremy to come back now. So I guess, I don't know, maybe his mom severed the internet. I don't know. Somebody severed the internet. Come back. Yeah, the Busted Open crew have finally come back. I'm entering number 30 when 28 and 29 have been eliminated. This is the end. Is this it? Is this it? This is what happens? Is this actually how this whole episode is going to end? We lose everybody? This can't be the way. This cannot be the way. Thank you for the super chat, Ryan, earlier saying this is a great ITW moment. It's Echo Gate. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to look into what's going on with my computer. What's going on with this? Because I am always plugged in the same way. I had to put in my AirPods and then go through my my microphone. This has been a banner day on this show. This is it. It's Zeno Hour saying, I think Brock is retired, but will he stay retired? Doubtful. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you're retired. You don't get to retire, unretire, retire, unretire. Come on. Once you retire, you're done. Let it be out. Let it be out. But I'm going to WrestleMania. I'm not going to Saudi Arabia. I'll sooner go to London. Somehow this is all my fault. Either someone's going to come back or I'm going to get a message. His phone may have died. That's also possible. It's possible that Joey spoke until his phone died and now he's trying to plug it in so he can charge it up. That might be it. This episode ending on a technical difficulty would be absolutely apropos. I wanted to ask Joey about the boat. I want to ask him about the boat bash. Someone just messaged me. Let's see who it is. Yep. Joey said, phone died somehow. Are you guys still on? Here we go. Okay. Joey's back. Joey, the good news is I'm still here. The bad news is Jeremy also froze and he should be coming back. So it's you and me now.
Well, my phone died. It was at 50%, and somehow you guys you got this podcast is like a vampire. It sucked the life out of my fucking phone. Oh, he's back.
We got him back, but you can keep talking. You're good.
But let's talk about iPhones. When you first get a brand new iPhone, the battery could last like a week. But then like within like 2 months, it turns back into what iPhone was, and just the battery dies. Like it was at 42% when I did this pod, and then it went down to nothing. But
That's
anyways,
how it works. The battery degrades.
Oh, so your phone did die in the middle.
It died.
I was right.
Okay. My internet just cut out. I don't know why. Like my Wi-Fi is very good, and then all of a sudden it just. So I'm actually on my phone like data right now. So
but anyways, the way I left off, we were at the talk show. Legendary like newscaster guy, he has his talk show in Philadelphia, and the Sandman is going to promote the match with the Invisible Man. So the one producer recognized me. He said, we need to have you on too. And I pitched it. I said, let's do this whole Andy Kaufman deal where Sandman gets attacked by the Invisible Man. And they were down for it. And they said, only thing, don't break the desk. I said, we won't break the desk. We accidentally broke their whole sofa. Sandman broke the whole sofa set. They're like, no, that's no big deal. It's fine. It was cheap. They got the same, but I know they were probably irritated. But that was like a twofer that day. We filmed that and we did that, and that was released that day. Like they loved it so much that they put it out like 45 minutes after it happened. The clip of Sandman getting attacked, and the show was at night. And apparently, it did like a lot of people watched it. I don't know what a local nighttime talk show gets in Philadelphia, but apparently it was good numbers for them. It wasn't TNA numbers, but it was good.
All right, how did all the cameos come together? Kendra Lust, Missy, Foley, Zombie.
Oh my God. Well, so I knew everyone would be like, the cheap way to do this would be have the most ECW cameos of all time. I was like, what would make this match even better if the cameos made no sense at all. We had at one point until the night before, I had Barbarian and Warlord penciled in as a run out. they were gonna come do a run out, but something happened where they never came. And, you know, originally, like the only ECW people I wanted was Fonzie, of course, and Rhino, but Rhino didn't do it. I don't know. I forgot why. Maybe he wanted too much. But everything else, I want to be random. Like Violent J came out, but that was originally supposed to be just the ICP, Shaggy and Violent J. But I guess Shaggy, like, I don't know, he was like sleeping or something. I don't know. So then Violent J came out with I believe it was Vampiro and Too Tough Tony, which is cool because Vampiro and Sandman have never, I don't think they've ever been in the ring together at the same time. But yeah, Guy Steele and Missy Hyatt, who has that Sandman connection, that's a really cool one. When she came out, and Kendra Lust was the first one. They said, we have Kendra Lust for the match. His crew said, I said, Kendra Lust? I said, there's no fucking way. So the first spot we came up with was that Kendra Lust was gonna suck the cock of the Invisible Man. She was gonna get on the apron, Maria Canella style, and like flaunt herself, get in the ring, and offer fellatio to the Invisible Man. She was gonna get on her knees and suck it, and we had this whole deal where like she unzipped the pants, and the Invisible Man had like a 3-foot cock, you know,
As one does.
and she was just gonna give him a blowjob, and then Sandman was gonna cane the Invisible Man mid suckage. But Kendra Lust was 100% down to do the spot, but then it turned out that her daughter was coming, and she has like a young teenage daughter and her husband, and then they thought it would be best that she didn't suck the dick of the Invisible Man. But that was the first spot we came up with for the match. We have Kendra Lust. She needs to suck the Invisible Man's dick. Joel, I think we lost audio.
No, we didn't. You just
Oh, he
said
does.
you got Jeremy and me reacting to that.
That was the first spot we had planned. Like we were all dying. Like we're like, let's have Kendra Lust suck off the Invisible Man. Like we're like, yes. So like she was like, yeah, but let's make the Invisible Man's dick 2 feet. Like she like pulls out his pants and then she like sells the fucking eye. Like
That's what I was waiting for.
but she was down to do it. She was 100% game for everything. And
then
but
as
she
life
didn't want to
does,
she didn't want to do
Invisible
that. She
Man.
didn't want to do that, but she didn't want to do that because her daughter was there. But she would make out. We told her to make out with the Invisible Man, but she didn't really do that either. But just having Kendra Lust, who's like, damn, she is still fucking hot. When she walked in, I was like, holy shit. I was like, fuck. You know, and she's cool. I mean, I think before that, I didn't think she liked me too much. Because I think she blocked me on social media at one point. No, I wasn't doing anything pervy or anything. I think I said something on Twitter, or like responded sarcastically to one of her tweets or something like in like 2020 or something, and she blocked me. But now it's unblocked. She's cool. She pops in every so often, you know. She's a trooper. She's cool as hell. You know, I don't even know what the connection between Kendra Lust and the Sandman was, or how they got her, or how they know her. But she was cool. But I came up, she's like, I said, hey, I'm Joey. She said, Joey Janela? She said, open your fucking mouth. And she said, you are Joey Janela. I said, yeah,
She
I got
needed
that
to see
crack.
it.
I said, I got that crack smile. I got that meth mouth, girl. I got that meth mouth.
I was trying to see if Sandman mentioned it all, the connection, but I can't find anything yet. Anyway, Jeremy,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
think
you
I
have
just think I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe she did the podcast once, maybe.
maybe.
But yeah, she was cool as hell. You know, it was such a crazy day. Like there were so many like weird like people in the building for like between Bloodsport and spring break. Like during the day, this is a funny story. I've never told this on any podcast yet. This is a hilarious story about the Bloodsport show. Uh, I've never been to Bloodsport, believe it or not. Every year, Bloodsport on collective weekend or whatever, I was always too hungover to go to Bloodsport or whatever. Um, I usually get there the night before Bloodsport and get to wherever WrestleMania was and just get very wasted and then just that whole Thursday just sleep until I have whatever. But I'd never been to Bloodsport, so I went this year, which happened to be the final Bloodsport, so it's kind of poetic. But I walk into the thing and I see this guy with tattoos on his face. I was like, the fuck is that? By Hardcamp. I said, holy shit. That's that MAGA rapper, Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald, the MAGA rapper. What the fuck is he doing here? And I look at Brett. I go, look, it's Tom McDonald, the MAGA rapper. And Brett's like, yeah. I said, holy shit, you see who that is? He said, yeah, man. I said, what the fuck is he doing here? He goes, Stone Cold? Oh, Barnett invited him. I go, Steve Austin? I go, oh. And then I said, no, I'm talking about the MAGA rapper, Tom McDonald. And Brett's like, oh, that's who he's with. Steve Austin. And Tom McDonald.
Austin brought him.
Yeah, they're boys.
Oh,
They're boy. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. But it's such a funny story. I was marking out for fucking Tom McDonald. I'm marking out hard. I'm like, holy shit, this is that fucking guy. He made the Charlie Kirk, he made like a Charlie Kirk song, whatever. I'm like, yes. Like, I love that shit. You know, I love all these characters. I love this is like my favorite shit, like all these weirdos. But he's with Steve. It was so funny. Like we were dying. Like there's a picture on like Twitter of Tom McDonald and Steve Austin standing next to each other. Which I mean, it's fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. What do you expect? He lives in a ranch in fucking Nevada. I don't know he doesn't put his politics out there or whatever. Steve Austin's a cool ass dude. I haven't seen him since 2018 since we did his podcast. But I walked up to him and I like did this to his neck. I don't know why I did this. And he turns around like, who the fuck has touched me like that? And he looks at me. I Joey Janela. He goes, kid. He's like, how long has it been? I said, he's like, it's been like 8 years, right? I said, yeah. And he was like, and then I just kind of stood there, like, there's a picture. I'm just standing next to Steve Austin and Tom McDonald. And he's like, this is my boy Tom. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Big fan, you know? and and we're sitting there. It's like me, Tom McDonald, and Austin. We're watching Bloodsport, like standing next to each other. And he's like, we're just making small talk. And Steve Austin actually put over the production. Like there was like an Atticus Kogar promo for the Hayabusa match later that night played. And Austin was like, this is fucking some good production for indies. Like that video was sick, you know. I was just standing there and talking to Steve, and then when I was like, all right, this is getting kind of awkward, then me just standing next to these guys, whether like trying to make small talk, and like it just went silent for like 20 seconds. I'm like, hey Steve, I gotta do something. I'll see you later, buddy. That was fucking cool. Because Steve Austin is my number one wrestler of all time. Number one. And the coolest dude ever. When he had me over for his podcast, I was having a full-blown panic attack. Like, it was a little table. It was me and him. He walked into his house. And I was, like, sweating. Like, you know, when you feel like you're going to faint. Like, you're having a panic attack. Like, oh, shit. This is Stone Cold. This is, like, my idol. Holy shit, dude. And I'm, like, about to pass out. And Steve Austin he stared at me for, like, a minute straight. Like, did the Steve Austin stare at me? And I was like, holy shit, did I do something to piss him off? In my head, I'm having this panic attack already. He's like this, just staring at me with the beady eyes. And as he said, I had the beady eyes. That's he said, you beady eye little fuck, whatever he said to Vince. He's just staring at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do to this fucking guy? Did I do something wrong? He's gonna beat my ass? He's just staring at me. And he goes, I'm just fucking with you, kid. Let's start.
That's the best way to psych a motherfucker out before an interview. I love it.
Yeah, he was like the coolest. And then afterwards, he's like, I was like, yeah, I want to try your beer. This is when his beer first came out. the El Segundo beer. So I said I wanted to try it. He's like, I got some. He said, come in my kitchen, come meet my wife. And then we were just sitting there. He's giving me his beer. And I'm sitting in Steve Austin's kitchen. And he's got the most surreal thing is I look over to the right. I'm drinking with his beer, Steve Austin, and I'm talking him and his wife. And he's got a Steve Austin cookie jar on his counter.
Like his head, and you open up the top and
No, it's
reach in?
like you can probably find on eBay. Look up Steve Austin cookie jar. It's from the 90s, but it's like a ceramic cookie jar of him, like his upper body. And you
Oh,
open
okay.
you take it like his head, his shoulders, you could take it off and the cookies are in there. I'm like, how did I make it? Like, this is like 2018 though. It's like, how in the last year, how did I make it to this point where I'm in Steve Austin's kitchen drinking beer with him and I'm looking at his cookie jar. And then I look over to the left, he's just standing there. But yeah, what a cool dude. I don't care if he hangs out with Tom McDonald, dude. I would hang out with Tom McDonald and Steve Austin together. We'd ride ATVs and fucking feed chickens and shit. I don't give a shit. That's how cool Steve Austin is. I don't give a shit. I'll hang out with Tom McDonald all day. We probably become boys, actually. You know, I just don't.
You're gonna be in a Tom McDonald video.
I would. I'd totally do it. Oh, in Florida, man, that'd be fucking great.
That's the cookie jar, by the way.
Yes, exactly. That is the fucking cookie jar that was on Steve Austin's counter. That is an amazing. And it's exactly the way I described it. The shoulders, it comes right off of the shoulders. So I remembered, like that's like a moment I'll remember forever. Like I'm like, how did I make it here? Like I'm drinking a beer. He gave me some beers to go, and then I left. I chilled with him and for like an extra 40 minutes, and then after the podcast, then I left. And then the next day I spoke to Steve Austin through text once in a while. Especially when there was fires and like the one year in LA, like we lived in Marina Del Rey for a second. That's where I did the podcast. So I hit him up. We text once in a while, you know. Like, and I lost my phone and I lost his number and I lost like the two like most prized numbers I lost it out of my phone. Like was his number and Kevin Smith's number. And I lost them and I was like, fuck, man. I'll never text Steve Austin again. I don't think I ever text. Maybe I text Kevin Smith once to get into. There was a premiere for Jay and Silent Bob, the recent movie or something in Asbury. He got me into that, and I sat with his family. But I lost those two numbers, but I reconnected with Steve. I gave him a little neck. Met Tom McDonald. He introduced me to his big friend, Tom. And I would happily, if Steve's listening, hang out with you. And I'd go to eat steak with you guys. We could talk about whatever. Charlie Kirk, whatever. I'm down.
Well, at least we know.
Yeah, I mean, I live on the Jersey Shore and I hang out on Mondays. I go to Tiki Bar, which is where I wrestled, where Big Boom AJ was, on the beach. And most of those, I'd say about 85% of those people are like, there's like hot 10 girls there with like the nicest tit implants you've ever seen. The only problem is they're wearing a red Trump hat. It's like, all right, you got to take the good with the bad. You know, the tits are great, but she's wearing a Trump hat and she's probably going to tell you after you bang her that the earth is flat or something. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take the good with the bad. Like, I'm not one of those people, fuck them. Like, I like to see the perspectives of all, especially if you're a hot chick with big fake tits. I'll pretend the Trump hat is not on your head. But yeah, I deal with these people all the time, you know. I go to like someone's house party, like big mansion party on the Jersey Shore, and there's like a couple weeks ago, and there's like this dude, he's wearing Trump sneakers. And we're just talking about bullshit. It's like, whatever, dude. I'm not on either side, you know what I'm saying? I think that these Trumper people are fucking nuts. And I think if you go too far left, they're fucking nuts. So I just chill in my nice little middle lane where, like, if the opportunity came to hang out with Steve Austin and Tom McDonald and hanging out and shooting paintballs at each other in the desert, you know what I'm saying? I'd be there, you know?
Joey Janela sees all perspectives, especially Hot chicks
Yeah.
with fake boobs.
I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna hide. I got a hole in my wall. I don't have.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I have.
That's
I don't know, people like Joey Janela's anger problem. This hole is. This is like really fucked up. The reason I did that. That was the day that Sabu passed away.
oh,
I woke up. I woke up to like thousands of like. I woke up late. I was gonna go to JC. Like hundreds of text messages and missed calls. And Megan's like, I saw the first one. It was like Megan, like, did you hear what happened to Sabu? And then I was like, oh boy. Then I went down. My boy Mike Brown was like, Sabu died. And I was like, fuck. And I punched a fucking hole in the wall. So that's what happened. So
You're
I'm
gonna
not
get it patched up?
I'm not an abusive guy. I don't do that. I don't fucking sit there and just fucking punch holes in the wall, like fucking. I'm not filled with that much testosterone. That was like a hole because like that was fucking. That's a fucking horrible way to wake up.
Yeah. You're gonna get it patched up?
No, just leave it like that. It's
That's
kind of
fair.
like you look at it sometimes. You're like, shit. I lived a weird fucking life.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, everything's a memory. I get it.
that's the reminder. That's the reminder you need to know you lived a weird life, Joey.
Yeah, every
The
time
whole
I see
wall.
that hole, I look at. I think of Kratom
Fuck.
because that's 100 times as lethal as fentanyl.
Can
That's
I
what
ask
Dutch
you about-
Mantel said, though. That's what Dutch Mantel said. What the fuck does he know?
I'm not here for Dutch. Jeremy, are you okay over there?
He's done.
He's done.
Oh,
Can I?
I feel like
Go
I'm
ahead,
having
Jeremy.
audio issues again.
No, it's just your connection is
Okay, am I
not as
heard?
strong. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Is this the longest interview I've ever done with you guys?
It's entirely possible. You went from
It's the
5
longest
to
interview we've ever done. Period.
yeah. we're
Well,
gonna be-
56. I came in at
It's like a
11:10.
rain back here.
Yeah,
Holy shit, this is long.
that's
How
all
long
right.
does this show usually go for?
Usually we ended about 56 minutes ago, but it's you. So
Oh my God,
Usually-
dude.
Oh.
we don't. That's
Oh
the thing.
my
Like
God.
we always tell people noonish, but like it comes down to whatever there is to talk about, and if we have guests, and when there's a guest, we make time. We're good.
Yeah, I figured I was just like, yeah, I'm going to do a little interview with them, whatever, promote my show, and then I'm going to go take a nap again and probably
That's
wake up at 5. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm going to go to the gym and then not go to the gym till 9 o'clock. Go to eat Chipotle at fucking 10 o'clock after the gym and then go back to my bed and watch WWF Superstars until 6 in the morning.
There you go. It works.
That's basically my routine when I'm out wrestling.
I'm actually. Can I ask you about the boat? The boat bash that was and then wasn't.
Oh my God.
Because we wanted to be the entertainment on that motherfucker, and then all of a sudden we found out it wasn't happening, and it was like, first of all, could we have been, and second of all, what happened? We were looking forward to this.
So he's gone.
He'll be back.
The boat, it fell. Most of it fell on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I'm one guy. How the fuck am I gonna do this all by myself? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people with like Expedia cruises, like they were trying to be as helpful as possible, and they do like shit like that all the time. Like whatever they do, like different theme, like boat deals. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to professional wrestling and the wrestling wasn't going to be on the boat. It was going to be in like the dock areas. And then we found out we needed a venue for like, there's like going to be a bus to transport them. But when you get into those areas off the boat, it's like stay by the resort kind of and don't venture out into those areas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a
What-
whole bus get held up at fucking machine gun point, by someone. It was just too much for me, dude. And like we did have tickets sold. I wouldn't say it was a crazy amount. Maybe over 50 at that point, and we still had a year to promote that shit. We had a lot of time, and we could have done it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have been stressed as fuck all year over this boat thing, dude. And I would have been so stressed, and I just said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do it anymore. You know?
Yeah, it sounded like a logistical nightmare because, again, like you didn't have the ring on a boat, which is already a whole other can of worms. It would have to be transported on and off, or at least found a way to get to where you
Yeah,
were
Mexico.
going.
So yeah, Mexico. They would have to get the ring from um every spot somewhere in Mexico. They would have to transport a ring to the venue. Uh, and the wrestlers, like it's like we thought like those places, those stops in Mexico, we thought they look closer than they actually are. You know what I'm saying? You can't drive. So we thought like, all right, we could just put all the luchadors in a van, and they could go bing bong, bing bong. And then we're looking at the stops like this spot to this spot is like 17 hours. It's like a car ride from Minneapolis to like say Brooklyn, New York, you know, for the luchadors. So I said, you know what? This is fucking brutal. You know, I can't do this. And the payout was like $30,000 for me. That's a lot of
Okay.
money. 30 grand is a lot of money, you know. But the 30 grand wasn't worth the emotional stress. I would have been drunk again. I would have actually smoked crack for the first time.
Would you have gotten more out of that? Watch Joey Janela smoke crack for the first time. You boost
If I
your pay
smoked
rate.
crack, maybe the boat would have still been happening, and it would have been fucking sick. At this point, I'd be like, wow, 700 tickets sold for the boat. But it was like, the fuck is that?
It's
Bird?
a bird, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
He's outside.
I'm outside, so there's
Yeah.
a bird. There's been flyovers this whole time. I'm trying to mute my mic when I think it's going to be too loud, but a lot going on here.
A lot going on here. But yeah, that boat was just like, whatever. And tell that bird to shut the fuck up. Where do you live,
Sting.
Jeremy? Jeremy,
Hey.
again, where do you live?
Shut the fuck up, bird.
Jeremy, where do you live again?
Right now I'm in Virginia. I live in Ohio, but I'm in Virginia.
So you have a gun,
visiting.
right? So you have a gun, right?
My mom might have a gun somewhere.
Yeah, go
Relax.
shoot that.
Yeah.
Go shoot that
I'm
thing.
at my mom's house, so I
Yeah,
don't know
go
what
shoot
she.
that. Yeah, that's your mom. Go shoot that fucking bird. But anyways, yeah, no, that boat thing, you know, and plus, you know, I would have had heat with Jericho, and
Never
no,
worked.
I don't think Jericho likes me anyway, so it would have been worse. And so, if I'm trying to get back to
What
maybe
kind of drama aura or did you farm with Jericho?
no, Jericho's fine. You know, it's just like I think when it comes to Jericho, I think he was always a little because I am kind of like Jericho. Like when it comes to like back in drinking. Oh yeah. Fuck your ass. Fuck your ass. That was Jericho when he drinks. I just think I just think people on Twitter would be like, Janela's like a young Jericho, and then Jericho would be like, fuck his ass. He ain't like me. Oh yeah. Fuck your ass. Fuck your ass. Chris Jericho.
Well, how do you feel about the band Kiss?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love Kiss. Fuck your ass. Oh yeah.
Jeremy, last call before I do partner promo.
That's
punch in the
Jericho.
face.
That's Jericho when he's drunk. Jericho is fucking
How
awesome.
do we top drunk Jericho impression?
Jericho, like the best was when Jericho wasn't like during the COVID era. I'll leave you guys one last story. During COVID, which I guess Steve Carrier maybe labeled it. Someone did the drug floor, Tony Khan's drug floor at the hotel at the whatever we were at. But it was really there was no drugs there. It was a bunch of people smoking pot and drinking White Claws. But we'd have parties up there all the fucking time. And the parties were great and fun and shit. But Jericho was up there. He was always wilding out. You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He'd get drunk and be like, fuck your ass. Fuck your ass. So we were all Memorial Day that year, 2020. They rented a restaurant for us. We went out. Mike Tyson showed up. Tyson showed up. I have a picture with Tyson and Taz I posted, but at this Memorial Day party, it's another moment. It's like, how the fuck did I get here? Mike Tyson is playing fucking, what's the game where you throw the fucking sandbag in the hole?
Cornhole.
Yeah. You throw, oh, look at this. But then it's like, Tyson's like, he wants to keep on partying. So after this like little venture, this barbecue spot's over, Tyson comes back with us to the fucking hotel. And there's like a Morton's downstairs, and Tony lives in this hotel, I guess, on the top floor, in like some kind of, well, he did in this John, probably the whole floor is probably his. Um, but that's one of his spots. He had like a house in LA, wherever, like his major, probably a house in England, wherever. All of his major hubs, like his hometown. Tony has like some kind of place. So Tony was always at this Morton Steakhouse downstairs. I knew Tony. So the restaurant was, I think, closing. So Tony's like, now we're gonna go. Let's all chill. We'll all could chill outside in the patio at the Mortons. And Mike Tyson shows up. Tyson's got a huge. He's with a couple guys. He's got a huge duffel bag, just filled to the brim with weed. Because I think at that time Tyson, he's like doing like, he's got his own like strain of weed out or something. So everyone's getting high off Tyson's weed. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is surreal. Like, Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson's like, he sees Sonny Kiss, and Sonny Tyson goes, oh, who's that? I want that. You know? And so Tyson totally wanted to fuck Sonny Kiss. It's a funny story. It's great. But anyways, later that night, we were all fucked up. We were all high and drunk as off Tyson's weed, like basically the whole roster or whatever. And then eventually, like, Henry Cejudo showed up from the UFC. A couple other UFC fighters showed up, and we all went to the drug floor. And Jericho wasn't there. So that whole night, everyone gathered around me as I pretended I was Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho was always there. And I would just go, oh, yeah. Yeah. Fuck your ass. Like, people were dying laughing. Like, it was like the whole, like, Tony, everyone. Like, I was just, oh, yeah. Like, just pretended for, like, I was so stoned. And I'm not a weed guy that I thought I was actually Jericho for the entire night. But that's it. So that's where you got with that story. Jericho says, oh, yeah, a lot. And Mike Tyson definitely wanted Sonny Kiss. You go, oh, who's that? I want that. That's what he said. This is the greatest. Who's that? I want that. Like, fuck. I'm like, Sonny, you should have fucked Tyson.
Would have been
That's it.
perfect.
That's what I said. And we were talking about this a few months ago. I said, Sonny, you should have fucked Mike Tyson. So Mike Tyson wanted you. We were dying laughing. So funny. It's like when like Cody Rhodes, like he put out the business of that dude Aaron Solo on the podcast. I'm putting out Sonny Kiss, Mike Tyson's business actually. Sonny Kiss denied it. He want that. But we were all high, but I was just going, I was Jericho that entire night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Foxy, fuck your ass.
Oh,
I look like a little kid. That's what he said to me and shit. He like, Janela, you look like a little kid. Oh yeah.
why does he sound like Cartman?
What? He do
Why
like
is-
he like change his voice like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everyone knows that one. Oh yeah, like Jericho. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck your ass. And then he did like this. Fuck your ass. You know who I am? I'm Chris Jericho. Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
All right, kid. Let's get off that. You've broken this entire show.
Like when he was drunk, like that is Jericho. Like off the Grey Goose, baby. What a legend, though.
I was gonna say, you want to rate his match from the Redemption?
I didn't watch it. I don't watch wrestling.
I can't blame you.
But I heard it was cool. I
too.
seen clips. I just watched the clips on
Yeah.
Twitter. I pretty much, unless something like people were like, you really have to see this, I'll go out of my way to watch it. I still haven't even watched the mask versus mask match from AAA. Maybe I'll do that today because they said that's like the ultimate spectacle. But yeah, I certainly didn't watch any of the AEW show. But I saw like Jericho like doing like thumbtack hockey pucks and shit.
That's Canada. You got to do it. That's all.
Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
That too. All right,
What's that?
we're gonna do.
Winnipeg. Oh yeah.
God damn it! You won't get this on Busted Open. Is right.
Yeah, fuck
all right.
Bubba Ray Dudley and
That's
LeGrec.
right.
Sell out, old fuck.
I'll
never do your show again.
You and me, Joey. It's gonna be you and me against Bubba Dudley and Matt Hardy at one of these days. That's the plan.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Bubba Dudley can kiss my ass. He can kiss my balls too. Fuck him.
Careful.
LaGreca, he's okay. But he's a sellout old fuck who looks like an old Tony Deppen. Mark Henry, he said hello to me last time, but he can go fuck his ass too. Oh yeah. Dolph Ziggler is cool though. Is he on that show?
He's
Yeah,
still
allegedly.
there. Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, he's fucking sick. He's weird. Who else is on the show? Dreamer?
Dreamer's there. Yep.
I like
Yeah, he's there.
I like Dreamer too. So. I know Dreamer's in the hot seat, right now. Well, maybe that's over, but Dreamer's cool. Always been
I mean,
cool.
you gotta have a job to get that. But anyway, it's okay.
Oh yeah. Let's have this. I need to smoke a cigarette. Give me a Jericho
All
always like be drunk. Like, give me a cigarette, Janela. Give me a smoke. Oh yeah. What about like everyone was always bumming smokes off me about Jim Ross would have his own trailer. Everyone loves this one. Jim Ross, hey Janela, come in my trailer here. You got a smoke? You got a smoke? And then we'd sit in his trailer and I'd give Jim Ross a smoke. Nah, kid, I told Tony today, you got to be a heel. We need to make you a heel. You got a heel face. You look like a heel. There's money in you being a heel. He'd say it every time. And I just smoked cigarettes with Jim Ross in his trailer. That's another moment. It's like, how the fuck did I get here? Smoking cigarettes with Jim Ross. We got to make you a heel, kid. There's money you being a heel. You're not a face, kid. You're a fucking heel. Give me a cigarette. I was chain smoking. You're a fucking heel, kid. Whatever, fucking come here. All right, let's end on that note. I'm doing a lot of good impersonations. I'm like Will Sasso.
You're doing great.
I'm like Will fucking Sasso, dude.
The drunk Jericho. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over.
Drunkico. That's what they call him.
Yeah, that's an old name they've been using. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Jericho, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, we were both partiers. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
We were both be drinking like fish. I think the only person that, like at that time, like there was drinking rankings, like me, Jericho, and Mox would be top 3. Tony up there too, probably top 4 drinkers in AEW in that era. Moxley, me, Jericho, and Tony Khan. I don't know who would 5.
What a foursome.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy is coming to town. Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
All right, let's get this game out of the way. Partner promo punch in the face. You know how it works.
You just made the list.
God damn it.
You just made the list. The Joey Janela shithead list. Oh yeah.
All right, you want to play this game?
I can't believe I was friends with that guy last week, and now he's on the Joey Janela shithead list.
Well, it's funny how things
Just made
change.
the list. What's the game we're playing? I need to get the fuck off this call.
So do we. Partner promo, punch in the face. 3 names. You pick which one you want to promo with on the mic, one-on-one, which one you want to partner with in a tag team match, and which one you want to punch in the face, have a singles match. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, Sydney Sweeney, Paywatch, Pam Anderson, partner promo, punch in the face.
Does partner mean like I kissed him?
I mean, listen, it's up to you guys because it's your tag team, but it's a tag team partner.
Are we talking about Prime Baywatch Pam Anderson?
Yeah, Baywatch. Baywatch.
Yes.
Partner, 100%.
I think partner, if you want to look at it this way, I think partner is Mary. I think promo is fuck. And I think punch is kill. If we were to break it down in that way.
All right, so Pam Anderson, she's automatically, that's like one of my first erections looking at a picture of her. So that's what like led me down that path of like that type of blonde chick, her and Sable and shit and whatever. But anyways, partner with her, promo with Sydney Sweeney because she looks like a little mean bitch that could talk shit. I've seen her in movies. She just has that bitch face. And sorry, Sabrina Carpenter, I fucking love her, but gonna have to punch her in the fucking face. Please, 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 don't punch me in the face. Oh yeah.
Joey, there's nothing more I can say. 20 years of the Bad Boy. It's Thursday. You can watch it on Triller TV. It's going to be a fun time. Anything else you want to put over? Because again, it's going to be a fantastic card.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm nervous. Huge 6-man tag. Main event trios match. It's gonna be crazy. A few tickets remain. If you live in Jersey, get to this fucking show. If you're not in Jersey, watch on Triller. Watch whoever is producing the show on September 13th for Produce now. It ain't me. That's the spoiler. But yeah, I might as well give the guy this plug because I did miss the show for him last week. So just support indie wrestling. I'm a drama farmer. I just keep on getting fights. I do it for the right reasons. I don't do it for attention. But it's kind of what I'm known for now. But it's unfortunate. But hopefully everything will age nicely. It will age like Pamela Anderson gracefully and not like milk. And hopefully people look back and they give me my flowers. They say, Joey Janela was fucking a good-ass dude, and he was always right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Joey. Anytime you want to
Joey.
Aura Farm, you can just show up on here. You know what to do.
I know what to do. See you guys later.
Take
Thank
care
you.
of yourself.
Enough. Strongwell Sapper pay me. He's got enough headlines for the next fucking 6 months from this one interview alone.
Brother,
That's
tell me
actually
about it.
true.
Pay me, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Fuck your ass. See ya.
Take care, Joey. What an episode. I don't even know how we
Oh,
got here.
yeah.
Now it's you and me as if this was a regular Wednesday show to wrap up.
This show was the dumbest show we've ever done.
We have done some dumb shows, but this was an all-timer.
The technical issues, a 2-hour Joey Janela interview. You gotta clip this whole thing. You gotta put up this whole.
Oh, this whole
2-hour
interview's going up. Yes,
Yeah.
it's an hour and 30, but yeah, absolutely.
Joey Janela doesn't smoke meth. Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
I don't even know what the title is.
That's the title. I just gave you the title.
I can't call it.
It makes no sense, but it's perfect for what we just did.
I gave it to fuck your ass because then I'm gonna get
Who
we'll get the money.
cares? Who cares, Joel? That's the title.
Joey Janela takes shots at everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Did you tell everybody like how this came together?
yeah, I did at the beginning of the show.
Okay.
I did mention. Sorry, I laughed so hard my side splits. Oh, my side is killing me. Yeah, I explained it, but I'll explain it one more time for those. It was Joey was doing the tweet storm last night about what happened at Produce, and he mentioned that he, quote, missed press that was in the text chain, and he clarified the press that he missed was our interview that SP3 and Jeremy were supposed to do going into the Produce show. And we also know that we have a good joke about this, that Joey just doesn't show up for her interviews, but he always makes good on it. So I DM'd him that screenshot or that comment about missing the Fightful interview, and I said, at this point, it's just a bit with us that we know you're going to show, but it's never on the day you're supposed to. And he just laughed, and he's just like, tomorrow, let's do it. And I was like, okay, here we go, and here we go. This is it. So Joey definitely made good on every other interview we've ever done with him that have also been great.
Yes. Yeah, Joel messaged me. So I had a 9-hour drive yesterday. It sucked. It was the worst drive I've ever had. There was flooding. I almost got caught in a flood, Joel. There were people jet skiing on the streets because the flooding was that
My
bad.
God, that's insane.
I almost got caught in all of that. It was a terrible drive. I was miserable, and I finally got here. And the first thing I see when I open Twitter is Janela's comment, and I was like, oh fuck. And it was just his first comment. It was just that I'm not working with Produce anymore. I was like, all right, well, fuck, okay, sure. And then even I knew immediately, I was like, well, he's gonna say more about this. He's Janela, and if he doesn't say more, Adam's gonna say more. So this is gonna be a thing tonight. And it was a thing tonight. And then you're messaging me. My wife is the one who actually messaged me, who was like, oh, Joey mentioned that he missed your interview. And I'm like, oh, because I turned my phone off for a while after I did my initial catch up. I turned it off. I was like, all right, whatever, I'm chilling. And then, my wife messaged me. It's like, he mentioned missing your interview. I was like, oh, fuck, what happened? And then you messaged me of here's what's going on. And I'm like, you're like, should he be on the show? I was like, yes, you have to ask him to be on the show. We have to do this.
I always feel weird about people who are having public. I don't want to call it a crash out because it's not like he was, he wasn't. He was telling his side, and that's totally understandable. I didn't want us to feel like we were trying to capitalize on something salacious, which this isn't. It's wrestling. He wasn't there. He severed ties, but it was also just the public side of things. And
would be. Yeah. Well, we got accused of that with Matt Hardy. We were trying to capitalize on that. This is kind of in a similar vein as the Matt Hardy thing. It's we are directly involved in this. We were mentioned in the tweets. He was supposed to do our show to promote the Produce show last week. It didn't happen. Again, we got mentioned in this in text, and Joey mentioned it. I didn't look at it as capitalizing at all. I looked at it as hey, you mentioned this is going on. Do you want to join? I think he was the one that suggested to join too, if I look back at it, because you were like, I mean, I'll go back and look at our messages. So can I share this, Joel? It was
you can share the DM.
Okay.
It's not nothing bad.
Yeah. So you messaged Joey about the tweet that he sent and said, in fairness, this has now become a funny bit on our show, but sucks to see you're having to deal with this. You didn't ask him to do the interview off of that. You just said it's a running bit on our show that you don't show up when you're scheduled to, but you always show up. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. We know what's up. Joey replied, let's do one tomorrow. So he was the one asking to do this. This was not us going to him of, hey, join us tomorrow now. He was like, okay, let's do one. Let's do it tomorrow. And then at that point, we got to say yes. We're going to be like, well, I don't know. We don't want to look, do we want to get involved in drama? Yes.
I mean, it's a give and take. It's this weird give and take. Cause I mean, we're not favoring anybody. We are also aware of our position in any of these conversations. We are just conduits through which people speak.
We're friends with Joey. We have a good relationship with Joey. Adam was just on the show the other week. Adam's done a bunch of interviews with Sean. He did an interview with Kate. So Mikey's saying tomorrow Adam comes on, you can ask Joel. I said, I was like, Adam will probably join tomorrow. I even told Joel, I was like, if Adam knows the link is the same, he will be on during the interview with Joey. I just don't know if he knows that the link is the same.
I'm pretty sure it's been told, but who knows?
We tell everybody. That doesn't mean they actually remember and shit.
That's fair.
But yeah, like Adam can join us. I have no issues with that. Like, we're not here. We didn't start this, no. This was stuff that had been going on and everything. We are here. We may have enhanced it a little bit based on comments that we made. But we are here to just let these guys talk. Like, I texted this to my wife. It was kind of clear when Sean was on and with my comments as well. I think this stuff is very silly. Like, this is like peak pro wrestling hilarity to me, that they are like in an argument over this. Like, these are two real people with real feelings, and I do hope, like, because they have been friends, I do hope that like things work out and they do actually like talk on a personal level and not through our show and social media and stuff, and like they get it hashed out and things just end up working out. It seems like it was something that was boiling a little bit based on Joey's comments, and I was like, this is just peak like pro wrestling silliness to me. And I think the fact that I'm joking about it, Sean's joking about it, Joey's joking about it, it's like, I think they see, certainly Joey sees that it's like, yeah, this is kind of dumb. Like, he clearly felt disrespected in certain ways, but it's like, yeah, this is kind of dumb, and what can you do? But also, I'm gonna address this of what's going on. Our show's stupid.
Incredibly so stupid.
Why is this show 3 hours and 20 minutes?
Brother, I wish.
You talking about NXT, Joel?
No, we did that already. We'll talk about Grand Slam Mexico tomorrow, and we'll get into the Roman Reigns is going to wrestle in Mexico City, and LA Knight's going to win a tournament. Yeah, LA Knight's going to win a tournament to beat a bunch of luchadors to get there.
That'd be very funny, actually.
I hope he wears a mask and just becomes La Knight.
La Knight, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, La Knight.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that's actually.
Oh. So we're gonna clip the Joey interview. It's gonna be about as long as this episode is normally.
Yeah.
And it'll be up on our channel.
No, I messaged Joel and I was like, I either took the best time to take off or the worst time to take off. And you're like, I think it's the best. I was like, yeah, but I gotta be there for the Joey interview. And I tried. And then we had a shit ton of issues. I don't even know how it got fixed. Was it your fault in the end?
I don't know what the hell's happening. So I switched to my AirPods, and clearly things are fine. But like, I do the show every single day, and the setup is the same. Yeah. My mic goes into my Rode Procaster board, and it's the same stuff. Nothing has changed. I even reset my computer. I rebooted my computer. Everything was fine. Nothing had changed.
It's always Joel's fault with these audio issues, which is hilarious because
it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. No. It shouldn't be. But Joel is always this is not a knock on you.
No, I get it.
Because I understand. But Joel always thinks it's everybody else and I understand why. But Joel always thinks it's everybody else, and it's always him. And it's so funny. I definitely thought it was me for obvious reasons. Like, I don't have my mic. I'm trying to use my built-in mic. You were like, oh, it's the echo in there. I was like, I've done the show from that kitchen before. It's not like I've never done the show from that kitchen. So it's not like I changed anything. That's when I got on my phone. I was like, I did a show from my phone on yesterday driving. So like, I know this works. So what are we doing here? So it's Joel's fault as usual.
Pain in the ass. Fly over at the same time. Thank you. Now it's your fault. Whatever, man. It got done. It won't be a problem tomorrow. And yes, SP3 and I are back tomorrow, and we'll get through AEW talk and all the other stuff because we cover everything. We have literally covered everything today that needed to be covered outside of just WWE. We even had the TNA talk because Gabby got signed to TNA, and that's great news. We love that. And we talked to Joey, and there was our indie talk. We did everything. We even got AEW talk because it's Grand Slam tonight, and we're excited. So there you go. We're happy. We're excited. And tomorrow we do it again. Jeremy, go enjoy your vacation. Can I get out of here? Can I go take this and do other stuff? The flyover done? It's still flying over. Okay. Wow, my God. What did we accomplish today? I will do it because SP3 is not here. Everything I just said, that's what we accomplished today. What was my moment of Tuesday? Watching a giant man beat a smaller man in a small package, and that being peak pro wrestling. That's how Keanu Carver beat EK Prosper with a small package.
Oh, the flyover is still going, but it's a little bit better.
Yeah, you're good.
My moment of Tuesday, I did not watch NXT. I texted Joel, and he's like, "Are you watching?" I was like, "Dude, I barely want to watch this show when I have to. You think I'm gonna watch this show after a 9-hour drive and I don't have to review it tomorrow? Absolutely not. I'll catch up on highlights and stuff. I'm not watching this entire show. You are insane." So not watching NXT was my moment of Tuesday. What did we accomplish today?
Oh yeah, fuck your ass.
Yeah, fuck your ass. Oh yeah.
That's it. Dynamite Grand Slam is tonight. Where's my rundown? I can normally get it on page 1 at this point. Now because we've gone so long, I have to find it on page 2 of Fightful.
Yeah.
The card is set. If they add one more match, I will be shocked. The show will probably go as long as our show has gone tonight. The Young Bucks and Cage and Cope take on the Death Riders. That's Moxley, Yuta, Garcia, and Pac. I feel like who's going to win this match? Death Riders. Moxley's going to pin all of them, stack them up. You got to fly over once again. This rules. Jeremy, who's going to win this match? I know, let the flyovers go. So does Moxley win? Absolutely. He's going to beat all of them one at a time.
Do you want to hear the flyover?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
The flyovers here are insane. Like, I'm getting no sleep because of this bullshit.
Yeah, like, why move to a naval base? What is wrong with you people?
I don't know. That's my mom. I didn't do it.
Base. Well, it's cheap, I guess, but here we are.
I didn't do it.
Anyway, who's going to be Bucks, Cage, and Cope against the Death Riders? Who wins?
Bucks and Cope and Cage.
I think the Death Riders win. Kevin Knight.
No, they got Death Riders like C team in this match. They're losing.
I mean, Moxley's there too, and Pac.
So they just lost with Moxley on the team the other day. They lost to Bang Bang Gang on Collision. Moxley was on that team.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
yeah. Moxley's
if
a big
Yuta
old
and
loser.
Garcia are there, they got a pen taker.
Poor guys. Pac's gonna get the pin instead. Kevin Knight, Kazuchika Okada, and Hechicero take on Mystico, Darby Allin, and oh yeah, fuck your ass, Chris Jericho.
I thought this was very cool because Don Callis family are like 3 champions, and I was like, what world champions are there that can team? And Darby and Jericho like, okay. And then Mystico, not an AEW champion, but obviously world champion elsewhere. I think it's a cool team. Who is it? It's Knight, Hechicero. Yeah, Hechicero's taking the pin.
Yeah, you know why he's there.
Yeah.
Number 1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet, Tommaso Ciampa versus Andrade El Idolo versus Commander. Who is this Andrade to win number 1?
Yeah, it feels like Andrade pins Commander here.
They're in Mexico, so there you go. Chris Statlander takes on Persephone. Is this Persephone's time, or does Chris Statlander get her win because it's Chris Statlander and she's in AEW?
I hope Persephone wins, and then Tony Khan comes out and is like, complain about that, WWE.
Perfect. I love the idea. Trios titles on the line. The Demand take on the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Hangman Page, Bandito, and Brody King. Who is who? You have to figure that out yourself.
They're gonna put these trios titles on
the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Hangman Brodito, aren't they?
Hang Burrito? Hang Burrito? That sounds awful.
Hang Burrito sounds like
a hung burrito? Yeah.
Dick thing.
Should diet anyway.
Mexican cock, a hang burrito.
Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion take on Willow Nightingale and the Brawling Birds.
Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait for this match.
It's going to be a fun beatdown match.
Yeah, I think Mercedes and them should win, but Mercedes and Team Janela should win.
International title, Speedball takes on Kyle Fletcher.
This will be really good. Fletcher's going to win. This will be
Yeah,
really
this will be a standout match for both
Yeah.
men. I love Speedball, obviously, but Kyle's Kyle.
Yeah.
And finally, there's a street fight. Will Ospreay takes on Mark Davis. Will Ospreay avenges his loss to Mark Davis so long ago.
Yeah, Will
Gonna be-
will win. This will be good though. This is a really good card.
It's gonna be a fun night.
Mexico will be going crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. I don't know how long that show's gonna be, but we'll
It's
be keeping
2.5
track of it.
hours at the very least, so get ready for 2:45.
2:45. Yeah.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. And SP3 and I'll be back tomorrow to talk about that and
I'll
plenty
be
more
here.
because it's what
Not
we
for
do.
the
You're gonna
full
hang out? Good. Come and hang out with
I'll
us.
pop in. You know, I gotta keep my streak alive. I showed up when I was driving because I was in traffic, but
Oh, I'm glad you were safe.
that's the only reason I did it. You know, I had these drives and usually it's like highway and I'm going like 70 miles per hour. I'm not fucking getting on my phone going 70 miles per hour, but
No.
I was in traffic and I was like, oh, I'm bored now. So, but I just didn't want to put my camera on because even in traffic, I wasn't going to hold the camera like that or have it sitting
Yeah.
on my lap to where you're looking up. So I was in traffic yesterday, everybody. So that's the only reason I called in, but kept my streak alive. So I'll keep my streak alive. I'll show up tomorrow on Friday at some point. John
There you
Cena
go.
at the Rizzler.
Oh, Joey can't meet the Rizzler, but John Cena can. That's some bullshit.
Shit. All right.
Did you also see the post from Danny, and that's why you're seeing this?
No, who said what?
Danny on Twitter. Crew.
Oh, yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tweet you saw. Yeah. It's
I
very
was
funny.
thinking Daniel Garcia, but yes, I did see it.
No. Yeah. Very funny. Anyway,
Yeah,
come hang
I
out
like
with us
Danny.
tomorrow.
Danny's good people.
Leave a thumbs up on the video and go check out my Samosa Joe interview over on my channel or on this
Yeah.
channel with the collapse.
Look at that. The fireworks
Yeah,
are
you-
going through like the tent. That was weird.
Good, as they should.
Yeah, good
Yes.
on the Samoa Joe interview, Joel.
Thank you very much. It was a fun chat. He's a very straight and to the point kind of guy, but it was nice to have Evan Husney show up and do that. And Stu Stone was also just a
You
great
asked them.
guy.
You asked them the question. You asked them the question.
yes.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
They loved it. They all popped for it. So it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
got
of
the stuff
Joel's
we
good
need.
questions come from me. Everybody.
There is some sort of collaboration, absolutely. So hey, listen, every good storyteller has a great writer to work with, okay? It's not out of the realm of
That's true.
possibility.
That's actually true.
Yeah. Come on, it's a team. Anyway, team up with us. Come back to us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. For SP3, for Jeremy Lambert, for Sean Ross Sapp, for Joey Janela, for literally everyone else who showed up today. We'll see you in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.